Hey, welcome to It is GM Balo's channel. We are here actually playing D&D, which is fun. We had Friday and Monday as months of the week, so it's going to be rolling some D20s once more, getting into it. And here we are with our Tuesday crew. After a few games, took a little bit of a Memorial Day break. I hope yours was well and good. So, here we are in Nicodranas, on the Menagerie Coast, on the continent of Wildemon, the ward of Exandria, trying to get out an old war buddy of Marlborough's by the name of Roach. And we'll get to that in just one moment. Tonight's music is brought to you by Tabletop Audio. And if you're interested in checking out any of our games or chatting with us, you can go to startplaying.game/GM/GMBalo and also go ahead and join our Discord through coffee. We'd love to talk with you and share Stranger Things theories and all those types of fun stuff.
I have a whiteboard. It's a problem.
Indeed.
But honestly, welcome. Join the community. It's tons of fun. And yeah, then I guess the cat is out.
God, no.
The cat's out of the bag, guys. We have
Sorry.
Rue just climbs back into a bag.
It's like, I'm sorry they let me out for 5 seconds. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. However, let's see as we grab Zcat. There is something I was going to do, but all right. So we get all set and ready to go. Let's see, everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Go.
Now. Very cool. Here we go. We've also did want to say you can go ahead and support the crew up on through channel point expenditure, give them some inspiration, also give them a little bit of boosts, and some people asked for it, so we've started to put merch in the store, and we're putting various things as we find them. Anyway, you can find that at the link in chat as well. And you can get your own Pickles Big Pints beer glass.
Yes!
I love it.
Hell yeah.
Lovely.
But, my goodness. Anyway, let us begin. It is night in Nicodranas as the Razguard are finishing up their meeting with the current leader of the situation involving Roach and some of the refugee issues, and they were just informed that should they wish to do more nefarious or second level things, if they are looking for help, that possibly they might look to a visiting Tal'Dorei official whose boat is currently docked in the harbor, and her title being Mistress of the Great Hunt. With that information, is there anything else you wish to do?
After our friend in the guard leaves, regardless of what everyone else is going to start doing, I'm going to sit down and tinker with the wrist launcher.
Okay.
See if I can either, like, if I can't integrate it into the arm, like just make an attachment onto the arm, and then just go with the original bracer idea.
Okay.
Ooh, we'll observe this.
All right. Make a tinkering check.
Gotta open my character
Guidance.
sheet. I'll take that guidance and use my inspiration.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank God. So tinkering, is that intelligence?
Yes.
Would that be okay? So plus proficiency, so that's 24.
24. All right. Been working and for a little bit of time and taking some pieces out, carving a little bit. The pieces start to lock into place. Start to work on the mechanism. It seems to be part of your once arm.
It's like in the new prosthetic?
Yeah.
Or on the bracer?
On the bracer, yeah.
On the bracer? Cool. I'm gonna give it a test fire at the wall. Not where anyone's
He's
sitting.
charging firearms at the middle of the night. It's
Yeah,
No,
sure.
no, it's a crossbow. It's a hand crossbow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that crossbow seems to look pretty good.
Very giddily. Lakash is gonna just go to sleep at that point.
Very nice. All right. Very good. So, you're able to take your long rest. You may take it.
Yes, please.
And you wake up the next morning. What would you like to do?
If no one else wants to, I don't know if everybody's cool with it. I think the first stop would be to just talk to this Mistress of the Great Hunt, just to see all of our options before we commit to either larceny or just straight up.
That's a good
Jailbreak.
idea.
Can I time out for like 2 seconds? Is there a way that I can get one of these earring things that you guys use to communicate? Because not having that kind of blows.
That is true.
Because
How
I
did
can't
how
talk.
did we get them before? I forget.
I think Lulu's smart enough to know to not talk, but
Yeah.
like,
Lulu, you can have mine because I have magic.
okay.
Yeah, you can just message
So, all right. Untime out.
Now let me take her earring off and hand it to Lulu.
Lulu has entered the chat.
Hello, ladies.
Discord move.
Oh, I mean, hey.
Oh boy.
Oh my. All right, what would you like to do?
Let's go to this mistress person.
Yeah. Let's head down to the dock. That's cool with everyone.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
Marbro, is this the way you want to go?
Yeah, that's fine by me. Were we supposed to have? Was there a key that from the register that we were supposed to take to the docks to a vault or something? Or did I misunderstand that?
We got the key from the register, and that unlocked the safe where the gem was
Okay.
and the boot.
Okay. Trying to
Yes.
to read notes from last week. So
Yeah.
We have the Whitestone ring that Lakash is currently hanging on to that we have to
Right.
wear to the ship.
sure, let's go.
All right. In that case, excuse me, you begin your trek to the docks on this morning day. Again, everything moving as it has been, as Nicodrana seems to so not change. The amazing kind of vacation spot that it has become, where everything one could want to relax and enjoy life could be found. And you go to the many merchants that are on the docks closest to a large tower that overlooks the area. Following directions, you do see one that bears a flag with a sun and a tree.
Bingo.
Found it.
On your approach, you see 3 guards seem to be on duty at the upper front. Each one, Lokashi recognizes carrying a very finely made rifle. They kind of just hold it up. May I ask how you
Excellent.
approach?
I'm sorry?
You're approaching. Can I help you?
Yeah. I flashed the ring. We're here to see the Grand Mistress.
All right. And who is it who is calling upon her?
Rasgard.
The Rasgard.
I see. Very well. And they begin to lower a ramp down from the ship that you could get on. And you're able to come on. It's a large vessel. You see cannons and the smell of gunpowder filters through. It's kind of armed to the teeth. Actually, you even see stores of weapons, and it looks like there could be a guard of 20 to 30 actually milling about, and another crew that right now seems to be resting or in port.
Azog's like tapping on the deck of the ship, trying to make sure it's like sturdy. Jumps a couple of times. Never been on a boat. What's the proper protocol? I start jumping some more.
Don't look suspicious.
I think Rue actually wants to stay outside, not go in. And she's just gonna kind of like walk around and keep an eye out for weird stuff, and then put her new cat down and let it hunt for a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the ornamental skull that I was given, or that I bought, and just hold it behind my back, just in case anyone says anything. I don't know these people.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can I? I'm gonna kind of use this one ability from the Vermin Shroud. How familiar would you think Azog would be with the imp? Is in the lines of if the imps give off a scent, would Azog recognize it, or is that a little too far out of the way?
I mean, possibly. I mean, everything has a scent, so you could attempt to do something if you want.
I kind of want to. Once we get on the boat, I kind of just want to get a little sniff in the air and see if I pick up the scent of the imp that I was chasing last night.
Okay.
This is a nice little cloak. Oh wow, could have been a lot better. 12.
12. All right. You don't get the scent here. Nothing.
I
demonic.
said, don't be suspicious.
Why is it bad luck to be superstitious?
No, I said suspicious.
I'm just sniffling. It's all
Your-
air.
Your nose is. You're literally doing this right now.
I've never smelled the ocean before. Lokash.
We've been here for a week. Whoa.
Don't go inside.
I follow.
Okay, so you enter, and sitting, looking rather irritated, is a woman in a rather shapely blue dress, fit to show them the best way off, extremely clean and well attended. Blue lace at the bottom, and then another row of white. She carries a black feathered pendant around her neck, and in the corner you see a bow that seems like almost trees and twigs grow out of it. Within Lokash, you would recognize within very quick arm's reach, and the way that they sit is one where you imagine just enough's off where you think that under the dress their legs are just, whether by reflex or what, are ready to spring at any moment. But from the top half, carry themselves very stately with an air of importance and royalty as they look up. Oh, well, darlings. What has brought you all here? As this woman, clearly elvish ancestry, I see you bear a symbol that means that you're interested in maybe rectifying the crimes of your brethren.
Like, give a quick bow. Hi. Anyone else want to take the floor? I'm kind of.
Yeah. Lady Zalia Derolo. If I'm getting that right. My name is Azak. We come to seek assistance in a matter that involves helping. I'm really bad at this. I'm so sorry, guys.
Involved kind of corrupt nobility?
We're here to break somebody out, but the government's being weird and shit, and now we're trying to save the refugees outside and save him.
Oh.
No bullshit.
This has to do with the prisoner and their little hunger strike that I'm hearing is almost over, causing Teodori's presence to be a bit of a nuisance.
Right. Whatever that means as to fixing his situation, we've been trying to clear his name by exposing a society within the city plans to keep him that way.
And why? Why is the society doing this?
Because they rather keep a group of refugees in their state rather than helping their fellow man for profit.
Because a certain group likes to pad their pockets a little more than everybody else.
And it's a personal interest that I want to see these people.
We're pretty sure we have them figured out where they're located.
And where have you found them to be?
There's a very intensely well-guarded manor in the north part of the city, protected by intricately placed arcane wards. That seems to be their headquarters, or one of their headquarters.
That, and we believe the person that we saw go into the manor had my friend Marb over here almost assassinated.
I see.
It took all of us to save him.
And what are your feelings on the refugees on the outside?
The people, and they need help.
Kind of feel a little bit responsible. In some way?
I am one of them. I should help them. It's
In
just
general,
seems
we're a
right.
group that tries to help. and we can't help but try to help everyone. That's one of our big problems. We can't say no.
That's how they found me.
We can't not hit the big red button when it means helping people.
Remind me of some people. So why come to me?
Because as accomplished as this group is, we lack.
We're not the best strategist.
No, if anything, we're
No.
very blunt with what we do, and we need a
We're
nail.
good at chaos, but
I used to be
whole
a strategist, but no.
sneaky thing and getting in there without causing a whole scene and being noticed, yeah, not so much.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay. So what do you need specifically? What is your plan?
That is what we need help with.
Yes, just enough help to.
What is your goal? You're trying to get into some house building. What is your goal?
Do you find information to bring them down
Yeah.
the correct way so that the government and everybody can do it lawfully?
Hopefully, at least where everybody wins except for them.
Because if we just go in there and kill people, that's not going to really help anything.
That's just that's the case. Sadly, sometimes, right? Some people just need to die. Honestly,
I agree.
Wholeheartedly.
so information is what you're after, and now, of course, can only give so much. My involvement here is a humanitarian. A humanitarian one meant to, shall we say, put a little bit of pressure with trade routes. And thankfully, our bakery has done reasonably well here, so that we do have some official standing.
You have a bakery here?
Yes, the Slayer's Cake.
Ah,
Someone add that to the list.
You've
we
never
can't take
tried
that
it,
for us.
Lukash?
Hmm?
So you've never tried it?
I not really a big bakery person, but
Maybe get a
I'll
sponsor
try
for
anything.
get a sponsor for the coffee shop.
I
Yes,
am.
bye-bye.
I'll have to visit.
Anyway,
At any rate, I'm not sure precisely. You're looking for a plan. Do you know the best ways in? Have you thought of how getting out in any way?
well, we know the best way in would most likely be through Skylight, which currently, unfortunately, is kind of blocked, but that shouldn't be a problem.
it's
There-
just a
there
matter
is-
of how.
There's
It's a matter
kind
of how fast we're.
Yeah.
You go
There-
first, Prakash.
There's wards around the manor, as I mentioned, and one of them dispels magic. So it would have to be brute force to get in, or something similar to brute force to get in through that locked skylight.
You're not able to get your access on possible like sewer line placement, are you? See if there's any sewers that run underneath. Mistress?
Also happens that Maybe we'd get some information. Where the lines may run, though I don't know. They run effectively, maybe they will. Yes, I could see. I know in and around the bakery as part of our issue. Let me see. Just going through some documents. Oh, look. Someone must have accidentally put some in here. Because we wouldn't have had access to it. I wonder how we came to accidentally put them in the documents for the business.
Can I peek at these documents that she's rifling through?
Make a perception check.
All right. I'll use my inspiration.
I think I'm gonna try one more time to smell out an imp because this is stuff we don't want cutting out to any third
Yikes.
parties.
13.
13. She opens up a large folder that at first you do see seems to be just things pertaining to general missives to those who would own businesses in Nicodranus. And then there's it's like strewn about here and there seems to be papers that maybe were stuffed somewhere in a hurry. And that is what she kind of takes out to form what actually are 4 pieces of paper that work together to make the map of the system under Nicodranus.
And she's doing this like casually but purposefully so that we could see it. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, essentially just kind of pushing them
Okay.
out like, oh my.
No, someone left them here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder how.
And
those
you even
got
see,
there.
due to the notation, it seems that they wouldn't have been even in the same office.
It's like she was doing her own kind of thing.
I'm just studying.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, my hand! I can't control it. It's going into my bag to grab some ink and a quill.
So it goes, oh dear, if only I had brought my spectacles. able to
Can I
see.
retrace this map?
Mhm.
Oh, hell yeah!
Absolutely.
Yeah, let
Jeez.
me reach in her bag, pull my magnifying glass out. And just like,
So infiltration, I see. What organization do you feel has been causing the problems?
They refer to themselves the Old Breeze.
Yes. I can't say I am unfamiliar, though my influence. A bakery isn't the most profitable, and its link to official governments lessens its influence. But certain breezy gentlemen, shall we say, I had reports of coming by the bakery. And there has been a bit of a boycott or lessening of customers, if you will. And I can't fully verify that we didn't employ some people found to us by Mr. Roach. I recommended. So our interest is thus breaking them out would have been quite simple. We actually offered that to him. He refused. His desire is for justice. So, it sounds that that's what you are attempting to do.
Wait, right?
Well, you have that, and she turns around and you see actually she looks like she turns what looks like a portrait, one person being her, another person being what looks like a human male with like spectacles, and it turns and suddenly indents, and a cabinet opens up that looks like an armory. There's arrows and bottled concoctions, different types of rings, this materials of green glass all within.
Can you
Quite
make
the
that,
armory.
Lukash?
Can I make that the
Yeah.
green glass?
No, the whole armory.
Oh, I want to. That is a dream, right there. I just need a house first.
What's she
Um,
doing with all this stuff?
The first thing she does is she opens and she takes out a about a 12-inch long case and comes back to her desk, opens up. You see these smoothed egg-shaped stones, 5 of them, and they're blue and pink and purple and red, all the colors of the rainbow, and they drift a little bit. He goes, these, if thrown, should end any magic you come across, at least of somewhat basic level.
Can I put my hand out?
We should each take one of those. Or a couple, yeah.
Yeah,
How many of these rocks are there?
probably.
5. Says, though I have to say, they do have their limitations. Very complex enchantments will not be affected.
So we can probably knock one of these wards
I'll
out.
reach out and grab the blue one.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
want
each stone is rainbow colored.
Oh, beautiful. Cool.
Oh,
I'll grab
okay.
one as well.
All right.
match
So
my eyes.
you can each add a dispelling stone. Those of you who are taking it.
I
You
don't
can
need
as
it. I have a bunch of to spell already, so
I do as well. So anyone else but
So
maybe
Lukash,
marble.
and
Shales, Marlboro, Keen, and B.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
That may prove useful. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm gonna act like I'm gonna toss wood at Locash. Huh!
I aim the wrist launcher. Don't do that. I need my arm.
okay, that's one obstacle.
All right. Next, is there any what are your skills? What can I help with? I wouldn't say that everything I have is at your disposal, but I am interested in seeing this being taken care of.
So my friend couldn't borrow that bow right next to you.
I'm afraid it likes to work with people they know.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's really nice. She's outside.
What other skills does your friend have?
She's pretty
She's
sneaky.
very sneaky.
Is she? How she kind of goes off in her own mind a little bit. Well, let's say I have something. I have 2 things that may assist them. Well, I will have to insist the first one will be on loan, as I do believe it was made as a gift. and she takes out this long coat, this large long coat that you see is adorned with raven feathers and jet black buttons.
I messaged Rue and told her to get her butt in here.
That is beautiful.
I'll come in if I am able to.
Yes, you're able to come in.
Rue, what do you think of that?
That's very pretty. I like it. What does it do?
It's it helps one when needing to be inconspicuous. And more than that, let's just say helps others be convinced of your intentions at times.
That could be very useful.
And a quick getaway when needed to avoid a death.
That's always good.
That sounds very useful.
And she looks you up and down, Rue, briefly, and is like, "You have a past to you, I see."
Yeah, you could say that.
I see. She puts out another item that looks like a beautiful fan, and the handles themselves seem to have daggers worked into them.
Ooh.
She puts it on the table. No. Do you have any more of a plan? I'm not sure if there's anything else I could give you. You have these sewer records. You have some ways of getting in.
Well, if we plan to utilize the sewer plans, I guess it's just going to be either all of us, most likely all of us, if not some of us, are going to make an attempt to get in from the inside and then, I guess, find things that'll implicate these people. So I guess if there's anything that can help us stay out of sight while we're inside.
I can cover that.
Okay, there's... Never mind, I think that's...
Okay.
Our mage has that.
Very good.
Anything to increase like investigation, like that would be really useful for me at least.
I actually can help you out with that.
I'm kind of dumb.
I'm actually pretty investigative.
Well,
Sometimes.
shit.
And also, while we have the present company, I think we need to add another part to this plan because splitting the party does sound like a bad idea. But what's everyone's thoughts on making a distraction outside the gates so it subverts everyone's attention from the inside?
And King will step up and he's gonna say, "Listen, Azek, I know you're kind of new here, and I want to let you know, we've tried this plan out many times, many. Listen to me, many times.
I understand now. I will not say this
We
again.
have never failed. We have never succeeded. I'm sorry.
Never failed.
Maybe something that could help us see the unseen, or maybe resist being able to resist spells that would charm us.
Or wipe our memory.
Interesting.
That happened to me once.
Now Lumia looks just winces a little bit.
Azok's looking away, like his face is beet red. Like,
Geez, everybody's acting kind of weird.
She goes in and finds a what looks like a smaller potion bottle with a little dropper attached to it. She puts it out. These are called eye drops of true sight. Should be enough. She holds it up for maybe 8 uses.
Nice. You guys can see what I see now.
Cool.
If you put them in your eyes, should last about 10 minutes.
I think that works.
That should probably be long enough. Hopefully long enough.
My only question is, will that be dispelled once we get inside? Because isn't the whole area warded off to dispel magic? Or
I mean, if we take care of that one spot.
So there was 3 of them. One was the alarm. One
One was
was
the spell,
yeah,
and one alerts
and
the creator to whoever's there.
I think we've got to get
And
rid
these
of that.
dispelling
dispel.
stones won't. These dispelling stones won't do anything to those walls. I'm looking at.
I mean, to the ward.
Yes.
do I think they would work for? I mean, not dispel in general, but just like work for a couple minutes.
I would say you feel like one of these could at least undo the dispelling field for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
Other ones, you're not sure.
So we have that too.
okay,
I think if we're gonna pull this off, we just use everything we have. We shouldn't walk out with any dispelling stones. Anything.
So tell me about these wards.
So
Yeah.
there are
Trees.
intricately carved trees that are placed around, behind the inside wall, around the manor.
The
I see.
ruins.
Each tree makes up the room.
I see. These trees are healthy then?
no, they're
Dead,
pretty rotten looking.
Yeah, they're dead.
I
dead but still
see.
growing.
Interesting. You see, she runs her fingers up, and you see an earring that looks very similar to ones that you are wear. Let's see, wraps. Keyleth, darling, would you mind coming in for a moment?
Oh, 4 people here.
And you see a woman looking much younger than the other. Large leaves come off of their shoulders, huge antler headdress. Let's see, look. This is. Yes, darling. I thought you might be interested. Apparently, there are some very dead trees that might be hurting people. Oh. And she kind of stops when she sees that the cloak is kind of being handed out, and the long coat rather, and goes, "Darling, we must help the situation." Yes, we must. Of course, you're right, Vex.
Can I insight check that look?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop on that too.
Nerds. all I'm gonna say.
Dice, hold on. 16 plus a d6 for knowledge of the past. That's a 17.
27.
Oh my god.
Natural 19 plus 8.
Okay, you're a nerd. You know what happens.
Yeah.
She's just very. This was made in honor of someone she cared about very much. And goes, well, at least we'll be able to tell Darrington if it works. So that's good. For the trees, I do have something. And she pulls out of her cloak. This is... I made this from sap from the sun tree where we come from. She puts it right to Lulu's hand.
Jesus.
A few drops of that should cure if magic is dark in nature and also bring life. And if it is dead, it might disrupt the enchantment. Though, depending on the nature of the enchantment, it might not last long. If you guys describe this in detail with the pots and everything, she says if it's not connected to the earth itself, it will lose potency quickly.
Like how quickly?
A minute?
That's a good amount of time.
You'd have to put enough to disrupt what you're trying to do. If the magic's based on nature, it's meant to persist even if disrupted. Like, so I would be careful, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give a bow because I know a druid when I see one. I'll just bow.
Oh, he's embarrassing.
Is this not etiquette for everybody? That's it. I'm done being civilized. I'll just.
I was halfway through a bow before I heard that, and I just straightened back up.
Stretching. Just stretching.
Oh, yes, you're so shy when they're not random people at sea, darling, I know. So, well, this should at least help you out and make you in your own tale. Return, if you would, if you were successful.
But we have to. We have to drop off the cloak again.
Yes. You were listening. Good. And this begins to close the thing behind. So it's honestly, I'm not sure what else could aid you in this particular endeavor. But you have your information. You have a few tricks. What you describe... I've spent a lot of time among a lot of people, and something is rotten deeper. Be careful and be prepared. I smell an evil here that I do not know. And frankly, some days are behind. She looks at Keyleth. Some of us.
Well, if we come across anything of that nature, I think we'll be sure to share any information we learn.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else anybody wanted before wanted to?
So Nailumi wants to wait for everybody to leave, and then she has something she wants to ask both Bex and Keelix.
Okay.
I was also gonna
Um.
ask something.
Oh, go ahead.
They can wait.
If this
until-
is about something in your head, that's why I was going to ask, and I didn't want you
I
in the
would
room.
like to stay for that then.
I can't name the name. Okay.
I'm holding the skull.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll step out for that.
Thank you. And
So I've been doing research on someone known as the Whispered One, and they brought mention of Whitestone?
There's an immediate seriousness and a drop of facade. Why?
Hello.
And suddenly looking you up and down, seeing bits of undeath on your person.
Not me. And then I point to Lukash.
Hi. It's me.
I see. And quicker, you kind of blink shyly, and you see that their bow is in their hand.
Understandable. That's why I have this. And I hold the skull up. Bare hand.
He's not being controlled, but he does
See
happen
what
to have...
looks like sparks of sunlight crackle around Keyless fingers.
That is
and
also understandable.
glowing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Listen.
I think everyone else left.
Yeah.
you're
I
not...
didn't leave.
Yeah.
I didn't say that I left.
They literally said when everyone else is gone. So.
Fine. Bye.
There we go.
Good luck, nerds.
I'm not currently being controlled by him. It's only when people say his name that he hops in the driver's seat.
Goodness.
Yeah, that's
We're
that's
trying to
Like his
get
actual name.
him out of his head. And we
Yeah, we're trying to get him out. I don't want him
figured you
here.
might know something because you're both from Whitestone.
Long shot?
Perish.
Yeah, this is gonna go well.
Yeah, this
This
is
is gonna go great. New character, who dis?
Okay.
If it helps eases their mind, I'll remove all of my weaponry and armor and just put it off to the side, like on the like at the stairs, and just move away while still holding the skull.
you know that moment where you know you fucked up.
This is where Gift of Gab comes in perfectly, but no, we need this to happen.
It was in that moment he knew he fucked up.
Damn. He's really about to rock
You'd
my
rather
shit.
rock my shit.
When you're looking for the spell and can't find it.
Power word kill.
Disintegrate.
Decoopify.
Decoopify.
Yeah. You see Vex shoot an eye at the woman deaf as Keyleth and says, Keyleth, no! And a beam of pure sunlight energy shoots from their fingers right into Lukash.
And let me counter spells it.
Roll your intelligence.
Oh my. Oh no.
Well,
Oh shit.
bye.
Yeah, that's an 11.
Not
I'm
gonna
gonna
do it.
chrono shift. That's a 24.
There you go.
Okay. Rewinding time and space, this beam of light shoots almost directly at covering before it unravels as Naomi holds up her fingers. It goes, and you see that same radiance pouring out of Keyleth's eyes, the most dripping sunlight. And she speaks in a voice that echoes with the force of 100. You mean he can hear you? He can hear me now? Maybe we could talk to that. She said, Keyleth! Keyleth! And she steps forward. Keyleth steps forward, just enraged. And Vex stands in front of her. Darling. Darling? And you see Keyleth's form look the door opens to the rest of you. You see the woman with the leaves, Keyleth, sprinting out, kind of crouches for a brief moment on the bow of the ship, and then lifts off with a kick. And in midair, you see her grow 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet. Large reptilian wings stretch out of her form as a red dragon circles and flies straight up to the sky. Breathes fire. That went well.
I think she's angry.
I don't think she likes me.
No, definitely not. Look how she don't even know what I saw.
I guess seeing that on the deck, Azog's off the boat. Like,
I'm just
yeah,
stunned. I'm just standing there contemplating everything right now.
Vex, you. Her eyes flash their own colors, reading you. You can tell in a arcane fashion, sensing you. She even smells a bit. And she sighs. Get off my boat.
Okay.
Sorry. I grab up all
It
my
was
stuff
nice to meet you.
and
What was the bakery called again?
Slayer's cake.
Yeah, she does answer. Slayer's Cake.
She.
Prove yourselves if you don't wish your friend to be prey.
Alright, guys, let's get off the boat. Get off the boat, get off the boat, get off the boat.
I'm off the dock.
See, Azog goes past me, I follow him. What the fuck did you do
As soon
in
as Azog walks
Piss her
past Azog.
off. What?
As soon as
Good.
Azog walks
Yes,
past Azog.
yeah, I did, yeah. I'm sorry I fucked up, but I go to Lukash. What did you just do in there?
We tried to get help for that dude right up in there.
Oh, buddy.
And I point up to the angry keyless dragon.
Yeah, is that still going on in the air, or is she like long gone?
You see just the hint of the shape as it's just up high and possibly blowing off steam or fire.
sure.
Better be careful.
Yeah, who thought that was a good idea?
You didn't know she could do that. That's just very scary. I start putting my armor back on. I take my 15 minutes.
Alright.
I will help you put your armor on because you're an idiot.
Thank you. Yeah.
Alright, so what are we walking out of there with? Again, we got the dispelled bubbles. We
Spelling
got
stone.
So, a dagger fan.
I
Okay.
dropped a
I dropped
true
a true
sight.
sight.
I'll hand my
And there's
stuff to
something else we
Olivia
got, right?
for identify.
There's
We got that
something
long
straight,
coat.
Lulu got that
And a
squeezes.
fan, some kind of fan. with
Did
daggers.
anybody actually pick up the fan?
Yeah, I picked everything up.
I imagine it's for
Yeah, I feel like everyone who left before Lakash and Lumia picked
All
everything
right.
up.
So that is Courtesan's fan and Infiltrator's cloak. Long coat. I'm talking probably mostly to Rue there.
Are they in D&D Beyond?
They are not, but they are in your document from Monday.
Got it. Cool.
Oh, those nice.
Yeah, it's Coruscant's fan blade.
Cool, got that one.
And then Conspirator's cloak. Conspirator's coat.
Oh,
Alright, gang. So now we know have a way in. I guess it's just if we want to start doing this now or do we want to wait until it's night?
I also have an idea.
Idea.
Shoot.
Yeah. I know that we don't want to split up, but they haven't seen me with you guys really. So if I were to be walking my puppy and enter this space, they would know my intention to what extent, I don't know, but I could potentially get in and then toss some rocks around or whatever, just because I happen to be walking my dog near their grounds. Just throwing that out there. If not, I think that the sewer idea is also a great idea.
That could be good, I guess. Are you trying to get inside, or are you trying to just?
I would be trying to dispel the trees.
Okay.
what if Azok just flies in as like a bird and just plants him by the tree, and then we charge in or whatever?
Yeah, I can find a way in from outside. I'm assuming. Just be a bird.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the cleric should stay with the group that's going in, just in case things get bad inside.
All right.
And yeah, if we get in there, I'll find a way to get in. We'll be in contact too, so if we're not afraid of making things get loud, and I can't find another way in without causing some damage.
Are we not going to use the sewers to get in?
No,
We could use the sewers to get in. Yeah, we're using the sewers to get in. We're gonna coordinate when to go, so then Azla can drop the dispelling stone
Okay.
on the dispelling
I think you
tree.
should drop more than one.
yeah. I'm probably if we
Yeah,
can
we're
get
gonna
a
drop
small
more.
bag together, I can.
Well,
Carpet bombing.
should I stay outside with you, Azok, to help dispel the runes?
That could work too.
Well, I guess what's the plan? Where are we wanting to go? Is there a specific place we're trying to see? Is there a specific person we're trying to get in touch with?
I think we're trying to collect information on the group.
Just any kind of evidence that directly links Old Breeze's plans to get rid of Roach and all of this stuff.
Yeah, do we
And
think
also
that-
their plans of doing these things to keep out the refugees, if that's what they were trying to do.
So maybe the more important things to get down instead of the anti-magic one are the intention one and the alerting one. So that way we can go in unnoticed.
Also, do we want to wait until nighttime? I think
Probably.
that would be a good idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I will work on also summoning my familiar while this is happening. Thank you.
The other thing to think about is that, the sewers, where is that going to lead to? And does the warding lead, is it just on the exterior and not the interior? Because if the sewers lead us to the inside, then
Exactly.
we stay split up a lot longer than what we would probably need to.
That's true.
I was thinking the same.
I'm pretty sure the wards
only
are
problem-
spherical, as Nylumia mentioned.
I mean, think about all the traps he had for a coffee shop. I
Right,
mean,
that was just
I don't
Roach.
know.
Yeah.
That was Roach, but that's for a coffee shop. These guys have.
Well, Bingles created that stuff, so
That's true.
If we
I did-
can... Oh, go ahead.
no, I just find I'd find it odd if the wards were in the house where they're gathered.
Well, we know one of them probably
Yeah.
is the one that is for being able to know where the person is at all
Yeah,
times.
yeah, that one makes sense to be in the whole house. I guess the dispel and the other one would be
The alarm.
the dispel and the alarm. I feel like the alarm would probably also be inside. If
And then,
someone were to like, get in.
and also, we're assuming that they don't understand the sewers are under the house and have wards on those as well.
It's a risk we should be willing to take. Anyway, it's just a matter of if they don't see us coming. I feel like an element of surprise would be in our favor if we did it like that.
Well, I can. If I can get my hands on one of their members and kill them with my dagger, I can look like them.
That's a big leap.
That
From
is-
doing this in the book to
Well, just then I can just walk in.
But then they know who you. Huh. They'd probably know you're not who you appear to be.
But not if we like get rid of the runes as well.
Yeah.
But I guess what I'm saying is that option would require no sneaking, other than getting rid of the runes. I could literally walk in the front doors. I mean, maybe we do that and have other people sneak in, you know. But it would require me to, you know, kill them.
Yeah, to drop someone.
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with having to kill somebody just to get in. That's not cool with me.
I feel like with this job, killing should be last resort.
Yeah,
Only when
especially-
things get bad, and we're pushed to that, do we have to go there.
All right, I'm fine with that.
If we how about we spend the day going to the sewers, finding the entrance to this mansion if there is one. That way we're not wasting time trying to find it on the night of the heist.
I think that's a good idea.
And if this is a area of effect where it's spherical, whereas they'll sense it from the bottom up, and we have people outside watching their movements of the house, and maybe we'll work around that. And if they don't see us from the underside, that's our way in. We retreat, prepare some more.
We should plot our course. We should plot our course from one or two different locations: Vogue Rogue and maybe the coffee shop. Because we can lock ourselves in the coffee shop if things go bad. Well, when we're done.
Okay, yeah, right. But I think we should just at least get the route to the mansion from the sewers down 100% before we do this.
That's what I'm saying. Like from these certain positions, from the Rogue and from the coffee shop.
We got the plans that go from the Slayer's Cake to.
Yes.
Unless did the plans that we got from Exalia include all the city, or just from the Slayer's Cake to its neighboring sewer lines?
It seems to be, as you look at it, what it seems to be is there seems to be 3 different sewer lines depicted. Or I would say tunnel systems.
Mhm.
One seems to be sewers, and the other 2, one seems to be more like dug, like just the way it's depicted seems like they're more like dirt. Or dug through rock, and another you see like a series of rooms and almost like passageways that seem, the way they're drawn, seem to be more like meant to be traveled through.
Okay.
As though they may have given you more than sewers here.
Right. Okay. Then I guess. Yeah, if we want to find the edge, I don't know, because it's more about how we want to actually scratch that. Yeah, I think we just find which route looks like it's the safest for us, where we're not going to be running into anybody, and then see if we find a link to the mansion.
Cool, let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh, did I pick up my cat? Did it come back to me?
Yes.
Okay, good. I put it back in my hood.
Okay, what would you like to go through first here?
Let's have a look at the ones where it looks like it's just the passageways that are like the passageways ones. See if they're guarded all the time, and if they're easy to get into. We'll start there.
And while we're deciding that, I'm going to put the exoskeleton spine thing on my back.
Alright.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And in general game, I went ahead and put the Conspirator's Coke and the Courtesan's Fan Blade.
Yeah.
Awesome. They both require attunement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
So right.
I mean, my armor class is still going to be the same with or without my armor on. So if we're going to get some use out of the coat, if it's either going to go to me or to Rue, or whoever.
Well, I already have advantage on charisma stuff, so if you want the fan or
The cloak comes from that.
whatever one.
Yeah, that comes from the coat.
Sorry, I am on meds, so yeah, you can take that if you want.
Alright, I'll unattune from the armor and leave that slot open in D&D Beyond for the. Also, I'll keep the armor still on, just not attuned. So then I wouldn't get the necrotic resistance.
I really hope Keyleth doesn't see me in that cloak now.
Ooh, yeah, that's actually a
dang.
good point. Yeah.
Then I'll just cast
no.
Disguise Self.
No, give it back.
Just saying.
Sorry.
Good on me, though. I'll wear this at night, so I'll basically be invisible to everyone.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because I'm invisible to everyone who relies on dark vision.
Breaking her trust. We're supposed to be making allies.
Yeah. And
We can earn it.
I'm actively trying to get rid of this. So,
It's kind of hard when your very existence pisses her off.
yes, it will.
Her friend
What is it?
literally
And that's a
Dude.
risk I am currently willing to take.
Lets you teleport?
Does.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
maybe
how
King,
far.
do you want it?
I mean, I
Allows you to turn into ravens.
I really want it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You can like turn into ravens and fly away. I
Like
think.
40 feet as part of the
that's-
bonus action.
That's my gut feeling. That's what it lets you do.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm good. Turn into a raven. That doesn't sound fun.
You disappear into 3 ravens.
3 ravens that don't provoke opportunity attacks.
All right. So you see the nicer type of tunnels that seem to be more distinct passageways. There's one entrance that you kind of recognize. That is from the old slod courtesans that you broke up.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
The sewer entrances, there is some that are closer. They could get into, and then there, as far as the dug tunnels, all those seem seems to be an entrance to that system from the Slayer's Cake. And from what you can tell, those are depicted going more outside of the city.
Right.
There seems to be more things refugees would use. So there definitely is some large. You think some of you're gonna have to crawl through, but you might be able to get through some of the sewer area to.
How permanent is like? Because we have this written down on like one map, right?
Yeah.
Should we all like draw this on ourselves just in case something goes to shit?
And what we would have to split up.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, it's
thinking
not a horrible
forward.
idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Draw.
We could take 10
Yeah.
minutes to draw a bunch of rudimentary maps just for basic lines to where we want to go.
Expo marker it onto my arm.
Yeah. Go grab that expo marker from the store.
Okay. Well, I have an ink pen, so use that.
Yes.
No one has paper?
Okay.
I don't have paper.
So I kind of like this one that
No, let me
leads
pull
out.
some
I
paper.
do have paper, but I feel like you could drop paper, or paper is going to get fucked up in the sewers, or something stupid's going to happen. So I'm just going to write it on my arm. But I feel like taking the path that leads out of the city might be a good place to meet up if everything goes to shit.
Mhm.
Because I don't know this city very well as is.
Neither.
Out of character, the sewers was where we fought the mud golem last time, so
Yes,
we might run into some shit.
true.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, that was tough. But that was level 4 us.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we're here.
Then
now,
again,
so
we
now
fought
that's
it
where
again at like level 8, and Talon went down
That was fun.
again.
That was true.
All right, so it's like all of us except for Lokash and Nilumia going to go into the sewers at nightfall. Okay.
It's Azok.
and Nylumia.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going to
sorry.
Azok and Naomi.
Yeah, because we'll be dispelling things.
Oh, sorry, I'm actually blind. Okay, so what time is it right now?
It's early morning, I think.
Okay, so what do we do before this? We want to start exploring some of these tunnels.
Yeah.
Like just so we can
Mhm.
get like a 100% path of least, path that we can take to this mansion.
Yeah.
Clear that before the night.
Could
Can we-
I? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say maybe we want to go back and attune to these items and then go.
Yeah.
I would like to see if there's like an herbalist shop while they're doing that.
Okay. Easy enough. You can find one that could have what you're looking for.
Oh, really?
Possibly. So they are over the shop. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for something bioluminescent.
I see. In that case, you do. I would say so. This one is going to be, kind of more of. There are a few stalls that run their way around here, like on carts, and you find by asking around this particular older woman, looking about, she's maybe 60 years old, and she still moves this cart fairly well. And you approach, she kind of takes off this blanket, and you see that she has what looks like she moves to make a little bit as she's in the shade of her building, and you see a bunch of plants that seem best suited for growing at night. And it's almost like her cart itself is a little like garden. She's moving around. She goes, huh. You do see there are a few. There's some mushrooms and like a moss that is bioluminescent.
Okay. Hello. I really like what you have here. Do you think that the effects of these plants would, like last a while if I were to like put them up in my room as a decoration?
If you planted them and kept them away from the sun.
Mm-hmm. So I would have to plant them. I couldn't just like paint with it.
If you wanted to make a ink or paint, you would need a lot of it. But and kind of moves and takes out a glowing a glowing bottle that glows underneath the cloak and barely in the shade. She goes, I have a little something. I've made this ink. It's quite a process. This would glow for, well, haven't seen it quit yet.
Very cool. How much would you would you sell that for, or would you be willing to make a trade?
Trade's always interesting, but this would be 25 gold.
Ah. I'll take it.
All right.
Thank you.
Good. And what are you wearing right now, Lulu? Are you wearing your regular stuff?
I think she would probably be wearing that bell dress.
Okay. Cool. As you take it, a pocket forms on the dress.
Well then.
You put it in.
Yes, pocket.
Your dress is pockets, man.
Hell yeah!
And just as you wonder if there's any more, another pocket forms as you think about it. You're like, I don't need that pocket right now, and it disappears.
That's great.
That's
Is it a haversack in a dress?
Clever.
It's the dress of many pockets.
Dress of many pockets. There we go.
hell yeah!
Love it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna real quick buy some chalk.
Also, while I am with this person, can I also buy some of that moss?
Yes. How much? What are you looking to do with it?
Grow it on someone or something.
Yes. So, well, you're able. Yeah. So, I would say give you like a good 10 ounces for about a gold.
Okay. Could I get 2 ounce? Or wait, can I get 20 ounces?
Yes.
All right, cool. That's all I need.
All right.
Does Bigger have some kind of competitor in town? Somebody that would buy materials from Slain Beast?
She in that department, she seems to be. Ashgaran seems to be the only one that truly understood that.
Okay.
As far as someone who'd buy anything, it is possible you might be able to find the right person to buy something.
I'll hold on to it till we get to somebody who knows its worth.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at bargaining.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna go somewhere and just buy some regular chalk, like sidewalk chalk.
Okay. Yeah, a silver.
Get me some.
Yes.
Lemmy would like to buy gold's worth of chalk.
Yep. Fair enough.
Can I also buy a gold's worth of chalk?
Yeah. Go ahead, guys. We're
Yeah,
not-
I'll-
I'm-
yeah,
I'm
okay,
not-
get the
cool.
gold
I'm,
worth as well.
I'm not going to RP chalk shop it.
Yeah.
There's no need.
What color?
Is there a specialized chalk shop?
Well, now that you ask, indeed, I have every color that you may have. I have octarine and pink and the oranges that look so nice, and that which can go on the skin. This can work on your hair. What may I interest? Okay, no.
Let's not.
Don't tempt me.
Can we go to the sewers now?
Okay.
Yeah, we're attuned to our fancy shit now. Let's go to the sewers.
God damn it, guys.
We're only a couple seconds away from stealing some chalk, boys.
Okay.
I think we can sell this in the coffee shop.
Yeah, bro.
Speaking of which, you do have an open coffee shop. Is there anything you wanted to do to this morning?
Ooh.
I mean, some of us could spend the day making us some money.
Yeah, with what workers? Oh, I guess
I
with
think
workers.
when everybody wakes up, there'd be some coffee ready for everybody. We just sit around the table, like a little family meeting. Before we go,
Oh, there's
Oh.
definitely coffee
pour
ready.
around
I've already
some
had it like
shit in the
prepared
sewer.
for like the last 4 hours with me and my little beaker dragon.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
I do want to
Forgot
like
about
check
Buddy.
around with like seeing through the floorboards and stuff. I want to see if there's any super cool like magic items, like especially cool armor. I've just been trying to get cool armor for a while.
In the floorboards of the coffee shop?
Yeah, because you said there were like weapons and
There were,
stuff.
like, you know
so
how,
I
Yeah,
was
there
like-
were
like-
weapons to be prepared for.
They're
ambush.
they're still weapons. It's not armor. There are weapons that like are. There's like a scimitar. They don't seem magic though. It just was just in case.
A surprise attack were to come into the shop. and
Yeah.
People were ready to
Yeah.
fight, but they didn't have.
I thought
better than
bingos
nothing.
would prepare better with magic weapons.
That to make a magic item is expensive.
That's expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. I just wanted to look.
Yeah, it already had actually a quite impressive security system in of itself.
Yeah.
So like the
Very
coffee
true.
shop is a magic item in a sort of so.
Yeah.
Also, if we were able to like study this map that we got from Vex, and we have a general understanding of how the city is laid out, and what we have, is there any one route, whether it's the passages or the, well, we still have to. I guess we would have to look and see if they all seem to converge at the mansion. But is there one route that we could divine whether or not it goes directly from the coffee shop to the mansion, or at least the north side of the town? So I guess we can find it.
From the coffee shop, you're able to get access to the main sewers. There is a sewer line that runs into the mansion. There's the tunnels do not seem to go to the mansion, but the more well-appointed ones, that one entrance that starts at, I think it was called the Dirty Sacks. That one can go.
Right, because if all else fails and we need to retreat, if we were to find a route from any of these lines that leads to here back to the coffee shop, at least we would have the non-detection. We would have like basically that extra layer of security to come back to. So yeah, if we were just need to get to the sewers, that's how we get in there.
Yeah, didn't you say that the coffee shop had like pressure plates for or
For weapons, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for weapons.
Yeah,
so?
they're just basic weapon stuff.
Gotta remember, basic weapons still cost like 20
Ouch,
gold,
here
which
you
is
go.
like a year's worth of
Yeah.
work.
We're going to get a start how much
think-
platinum this party has accumulated. That is enough to run at least a town for like a quick couple.
Yeah, while we're waiting around, I'm going to try to figure. If we're at the coffee shop, I'm going to try to figure out how make sure I understand how all the different pressure plates work. So if we ever throw down in the coffee shop, we can have it help us.
I'll help
Absolutely.
Marlboro with that.
Yeah.
With my invisibility and shit.
All right. You do see that there are 2 pressure plates in the walls in particular that actually look like they eject darts at a singular spot. There's one pressure plate in each wall that will eject the one that's on that wall. And you see that the tables are arranged in such a way that if someone coming in naturally would stop there or in and about that place.
Nice.
The only other additional taking time to really investigate it that you find.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess if we're ready, we can start getting
Yeah,
to
let's go.
the fancier tunnels.
All
do it.
right. All right. So then you're going to go to the dirty sacks.
Yes, 36.
All right. Still nothing seems to be run here. It is sort of boarded up, secured lightly. Doesn't take much to get in. In fact, it seems though you find some panels in one window that look like they are only partially secured. You get in, it looks like there are like tables, very rough, like almost looks like they were made here by like taking off bedposts or other things that were left behind, and almost like a little meeting area set up in here.
Is there recent use here? Like, have someone been here quite recently, or has this been decrepit for a couple of weeks?
Seems like it had been used as soon as a day ago.
Okay. Who's been squatting here?
But you do still actually the couch in the back has been ripped out, and so there is just the passage that goes down.
Yeah.
And you find that the pools here are dried and there's no more moisture. You do see several like what look like dried tadpole carcasses
Damn.
that are down here.
Yeah. Now you look at Lulu. You definitely should pick up one of those. That's something to look at.
I would definitely enjoy scraping some of those off the ground.
I
Those
mean, as
things are
I have
scary.
no idea what they are, but these
It's
guys.
that's scary. Before you guys
Sometimes I
joined,
miss being Talbot.
before you guys joined, we fought those, but like when they grew up, it's scary,
Yeah.
and that's the info.
What you are able to see down here is what you didn't know about is there's a wall that has been like torn down. It seems that goes into a whole new section of rooms. Here, there's signs of a lot of things being moved. There does appear to be a large mural still on the wall that has a sense of almost like a cosmology put on it. You see the planes all laid out of existence.
Yeah, we were there. I point at where the astral sea would be within the cosmology map.
All right.
Like,
So you just point to the crack between everything. Hey, Lulu, can I borrow some paper and that ink real quick? I just want to copy
Sure.
I just want to copy down as much as I can of the mural.
This is my lucky pen.
Thank you.
Let me copying down. Azak, go ahead and make a investigation check.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Guidance.
That always goes well. Guidance is not. I'll take the guidance. Take the for what little work that it'll give me.
D4.
So that's a total of a 4.
Okay. In that case, as you're pushing everything through, it suddenly gives way in one section. And something declicks, and you fall over, and you think you're going to hit floor on the other side, but you're falling down a hole. I need a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna jump in after him.
Okay.
Sweet. Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
It's not great, but here we go. That's a 19. Now you roll white. Damn, bro.
All right, 18. You are able to land on your feet, feel some of your bones crack for about 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you see a section that possibly was not found when this was combed through. And you now see these hallways carved out. It's lightless down here.
Even with
Or
a
is it?
Even with
I mean,
dark-
I mean, you see gray, but it's lightless.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
there's a actually like really nice pattern that seems to have been carved in by somebody down here, and it's about 30 feet. You see that it looks like it's been caved in, but might be able to rectify that. And Rue, you jump down here and see the same thing.
I'm gonna do just true sight real quick. See if I see anything weird.
Okay. Look at true sight. Everything seems about the same.
Okay.
I will skip my merry little self down the walls of this hole.
How heavy are these boulders that are blocking his way?
I mean, they have a good weight, but you feel like you could probably 20 minutes to clear it.
Okay. Yeah, I won't waste a wild shape to make that doable. So.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'd say 20 minutes, you're able to clear your path, and you seem ready to traverse the tunnels.
This
Anybody
looks
got
like we're
light?
on the right path towards what that's on the map. This isn't something brand new, or
This looks like it was what was depicted on the map.
okay.
So these rocks like caved in?
Make an investigation check if you want.
And wait, this exactly was on the map?
Not the
Well,
cave in, but
Okay.
but
could
but
I note it on the map? The physical map? Okay.
I got an 8.
somewhere. Yeah, maybe.
Should
Right
I
answer.
do my area reading?
It's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it.
I don't think we need to.
Okay. Sounds good. Then let's continue onward.
I would like to ask though, the little scratchings on the walls, was that made by a knife, or is that something of a more natural talent shape?
The patterns on the walls look like it was using fine professional tools.
Okay, so this was a humanoid subject.
As we go, could I be putting marks on the wall to mark
I was gonna
land?
do that with chalk.
So is Lulu.
Only on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
These carvings, they're just like patterns, like they don't mean anything.
They seem like patterns.
Could I look at them and see if I could recognize them at all?
Sure. I'll say this: does anybody know Thieves' Camp?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah.
I would say, Rue, when you look, the markings are a constant repetition of a code. And it seems the same 3 rules. Don't forget you are beyond. So stay out of mortal affairs. We are all beyond. We will not interfere with one another. No one here may learn of these passages and live.
Shit.
Out of character, what the slots were doing, man. Oh my god.
Could be someone else.
Wow,
We're in that freaking place from Lord of the Rings. The ways.
Relax. The dead keep it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's right.
Well, can I? No. They were carved with professional tools. Well, just be on guard, everybody. I guess.
Yeah, while y'all are doing that, I ran to go get a lantern for myself because I need some light because I don't have dark vision.
Oh,
I cast
can
light.
I pull
Oh.
out the short sword and it glows bright light.
I cast
Mini
light.
lights. Also, should we have lights on low cash?
No.
I put the sword away. Keen can't see in the dark.
But I
Neither
can give
can I.
everyone dark vision. Twilight cleric.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Wait, then I have a question. I have a question then, because does the dark vision also
Stack with our
stack?
current dark
Because
vision.
not only does the perma shroud give me additional 60 feet, does the spell also stack?
Well, I give you 300 feet, so
I think it's
Yeah.
safe to say that.
Oh yeah, and also
Capped at 300.
I was able to see even farther with both all my stuff at the
Yeah, so I can
Gemma
see
fight?
390.
all right. So
Perfect.
everyone is at 300 feet of dark vision. Wait, I can only do it to 5 people, so I won't give it to Azak.
totally okay.
All right.
I mean, you're not giving me the 420 feet of dark vision.
Nice.
No.
Is it cool with you guys if I walk ahead of everyone a little bit? I
Yeah.
could, if I can get
Yeah.
the jump on enemies, and then make them come towards us, I can do more damage.
Sweet, yeah.
I'll manifest my echo.
Oh wait, can I hide
Oh.
on your person, Rue?
Or
Or do you want me to stay back?
No, I mean, if you're gonna be quiet, not like in a mean way, but like if you're gonna be
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow, you're so mean.
Sorry,
No,
on
it's
the drugs. I don't have
I
much
mean, no,
of a filter right now.
Are we crawling or are we walking through this tunnel?
We're walking.
We're walking.
You're
We're
walking.
walking here.
Oh, we're not gonna be stealthy at all.
No, we're physically standing up.
Like, yeah, we're not.
Oh,
We're not
Yeah.
crawling through.
Oh, okay.
Begin moving through. One of the first areas you come to, and this is depicted on the map, is a large 30-foot octagonal room with this passage and 7 others that come off of it. It has a domed, inserted floor, and the ceiling is domed as well, giving a strange feel to it, almost like 2 hemispheres were carved, and each one depicts a different night sky.
Crazy half pipe.
Of note, there is one section that has been vandalized. you see a specific constellation called the Seven. And the third star in the Seven is destroyed. It's been hit and hit and hit over and over again.
Have I come across any literature or any kind of like tales about the Seven constellation?
Yeah, like what it represents.
Make a history check.
History. Okay. All these intelligence ones are based on intelligence. God damn it.
Guidance.
That'll be a 19.
Yeah, that's not.
The constellation 7 is shortened for the Seven Guardians. Supposed old beings left behind by supposedly the workers of the world, the ones that made it, that the primordials took over long ago and left beforehand. And they were supposed to be watching over everything. And I guess there's the third star that seems to have been destroyed by someone. And next to it you see a like kind of large pointed stone that was probably used in this vandalism.
Now, Lumia, who would, if these are all 7 guardians of Exandria, what's that third one that's been booked out?
I make a history check to see if I've read more about all these guardians.
There's really no written history on them. It's just they were supposedly the guardians.
Okay. Not really specific.
But yeah, what would you like to do? If anything else,
Should I see who did this?
what do you want to do? Object or read the other?
It would be area reading, or I guess I could do object reading.
I feel like area reading, just so like if we can see if they've gone through a certain path, because there are 7 pathways, and that's correlated with the 7 constellations, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I want to say let's go ahead and take our break. We'll come back at 10:15,
Sure.
and we'll continue.
Gotcha,
I will
gotcha,
be in
gotcha.
Discord.
I will be finding food.
$839 years ago, the rock fell on Ixodel. A world like many other, filled with magic that all could access. The rock ended it all. It landed in the northwestern oceans, causing tidal waves and quakes of material and arcane. Whatever power we used to muster from the air, or what some called the weave, faded fast. Where we used to look inward, we now look in Ixodel itself, which had some reservoirs of power, volcanoes, lands where the Fae would allow their magic to seep through, with music that had absolute sorrow or pure joy, depending on their moods. The people of Ixodel become scavengers, beggars, and well, willing to sell anything or anyone for this stored power. But a rumor is spreading the rock has life. No one dared go near it for so long. It now has grass and types of animals both familiar and other. Most importantly, Cenarium. You'll get to hear all about that when you find it. What you need to know is it gives us the power we need to do magic once more to build our great machines, but it needs harvesters. Settlers, those willing to brave the dangers, both mysterious and quite common, mundane and strange, natural and make your posse, get hired by a ranch, or go hunting, and the rock could be yours. If you're listening to this, I hope you are as excited as I am for the Wild West campaign from GM Balo. That's me. I'm Matt, and I am ready to tell the story with you. We're going to start with some play-by-post and see if as some schedules open up, we might do our own little live campaign. Keep watching this announcement channel. Give me some comments. Let me know at any channel that I post this in. I need the encouragement, and I am looking forward to telling the story with you.
time to die.
Oh man.
We are
Those
back.
tiny ones.
We're back.
A staple. You gotta do it when you yawn. It sounds so good.
Noted.
Now
Abe,
I'm
if
trying
you
to
catch
force
me
a yawn
yawning,
now.
remind me.
I'm trying to force a yawn because if you fake a yawn, then you actually have to yawn.
No, please, I'm already feeling
Whoa.
You made me yawn.
Trying.
You
I
gotta
was-
yell a
Like
lot.
this.
I was just seeing the chat over here. I love this. Like, Matt, you need a coffee. We need a fight. That's like. That's really like
You
I'm
forgot my
scrolling
friend,
through
my pal.
Twitch chat, and I think my favorite one is just Lokosh suddenly glows in the dark because Lulu has the bioluminescent bullshit.
All right. So, now in this next room with these constellations all around with the one broken, there are 7 other passages that lead, like I said, you did not come through. Of course, you have the map as well. Is there anything you want to do here? Do you want to continue? Or
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna area read it.
you want to do area reading?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Now, as some of you have seen before, Rue's body glows bright white as their form lifts up, and you see light rocket down the tunnels.
Sorry.
This bright,
Post up.
burning thing is Rue. You find yourself now here. Now, remind me of exactly what I wrote for this. Is it something a note within the past few days?
It's goes back equal my wisdom score, which is 11.
So 11 days?
Yeah, here I put it in.
7 days.
I learned about a significant event, beginning with the most recent.
Okay. You see four figures standing, and they are all cloaked. They stand, and you see them around the constellations. And they as you move around, you're able to get a good look. You see all their robes are dark. Some, as you can kind of see beyond where the cloak covers their face, some seem to have helmets that they're covering. Others, when you look, you see a single, what looks like a star where their face should be. And they speak. It seems one of our number has given way and rejected the beyond. Indeed, another one says, foolish is he. We must make preparations. Is this our judgment, siblings? The one that does not keep the stars, but instead aids the things of muck and mud. And they all nod. And then together, each voice mimicking the other, they move around the one star. They say, "It is agreed. Ayus will be no more." And they take a rock and scratch the third one. And the vision fades.
I use?
Ayus.
Did I like recognize their voices or anything from like around town?
No,
Okay, so it's not like any of the cards or anything.
no.
What sort of creed is this?
We also didn't see which tunnels the rest of them went into.
Oh yeah, did we see where they came out of or went into?
They all actually would have come from the tunnel third from the. They came out and went back into the tunnel that's third from what you entered to the left.
Okay, I'll tell the group everything. And then should we did we draw any attention? Can I like listen to see if anything's coming our way?
Make a perception check.
While Rue was doing this, I probably suggested that we all post up at all the entrances so we don't get
Guidance.
ambushed.
Oh, it's a natural one, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
Damn.
Jesus.
Looks good, Sam.
Cool.
Good to go.
Cool.
All right. You move down, and what were you looking down there, Rue?
I was just listening.
Okay. To all of them, were you going down particular passages?
I was just kind of just like being quiet and putting my ears out. And
Okay. Okay. So what would you all like to do? Just want to follow the map, or?
I'm gonna try to look around at the floor, see if there are any, I don't know, like tracks or scuff marks or anything that could indicate a well-trodden path.
Sure, make a perception check.
could I look for traps?
Make an investigation check.
Perception is 23.
Okay. What was the investigation?
13. Sorry. I wasn't ready to talk.
As you look around here, the floor again kind of domes down as you go to the different doors. It seems they all kind of been equally traveled. What's interesting is that the types of tracks that seem to go to each passage are relatively unique. And you see some that seem to be like large, three-toed, with like an extra toe where the heel would be. Others that almost look crab-like. Still others that are like cloven foot. Looks like many different types of creatures seem to have come these different directions.
And our map and the tunnel that the creatures came from that I just saw, they are in different tunnels.
Mhm.
Okay, so we have to make a choice, guys. Which one do we want to go down?
We came in
I-
here to follow the map, so I think we should just follow
Yeah, let's just follow the map.
I mean, yeah, but we do have a lot of time. It's still morning.
Yeah, but that's a lot of time to at least get the route down. We can always retrace our
Yeah.
steps. Let's get what we set out to do first done.
Before we go, could I touch where that star is missing?
Mhm.
Let's see if anything happens.
Sure. You go down and you touch it. As you do, light in a 10-foot radius erupts. You feel like its burning laser focus begins to burn your skin.
Uh-oh.
The sky around, a purplish black, now turns inky. The stone indentations, stars now taking on a very real appearance. As you see almost living constellation type creatures move out.
Oops.
Are we about to fight right now?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the kind of party that wants to fight.
Let me get
All
this.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Win those magic words.
As this is happening, can I am I like just like indisposed?
This all happens quite essentially at once
Okay.
here.
Then I will give myself vigilant blessing.
All right. One of these things kind of assumes lodge. Another almost seems nearly incorporeal, as there are. There's going to be, and yet another comes out and is kind of essentially like as best you can, like it's like a universal, like the universe in a very ripped format essentially.
Oh.
Comes out, and as it begins to take form, you see the two legs give way to an elongated torso that then spawns 6 arms, clawed and long, almost lizard-like.
How big is this creature? Is this all one creature or just seven creatures?
There are 3 creatures.
3 creatures. How big are these things?
So one is going to be large, the other would be medium.
Okay.
To give you an idea of what you're dealing with here.
Pipe down outside. Can you guys hear my dogs barking or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
So.
Oh my god. What the devil is going on?
Ooh. Look at that room.
Fix my camera.
Are they right there?
Art department,
Yeah.
those are not the correct creatures.
What the?
Hours?
They look like
Oh,
giant
damn.
huge butts.
No, they were not totally not those things.
Whoops. We saw beyond the veil. We should-
You know what? Screw that. They found them. No, I'm just kidding.
God.
Mind flayers.
Please, anything but mind flayers. I don't think I can handle a mind flare right now.
Running up that hill.
Problem that.
Oh.
Okay, so sorry about that. Let's quickly go here.
Look how cute we are, guys. I love this.
All right.
We are-
You can roll for initiative.
Woo.
Matt, do I roll initiative for my dog as well?
Only if your dog is fighting. And then your dog can die. But if you do
I
not roll
know,
initiative, then
but
no.
wait,
Yeah.
can my
Yeah,
dog
you-
die if I put death ward on it?
I mean, no.
I mean, yeah, if it
Still
goes
can.
down
Well, I don't know
twice.
if you could use it on pets.
Like, I think best thing is let's not have your dog in combat right now. I think that's
Okay.
going to be. Let me just say that.
Okay. Roll
Damn it.
initiative. Hi-ox.
All right, and while I'm at it, let me check
Wow.
the chat for any inspiration on the floor.
Cat with no name will not be fighting. Just saying.
So, okay, we got 2 from Misbehave, 1 from
Oh, can I take one?
I'll take one.
Go ahead, take one. Lokash can take one. Anyone else like to take one? Barbaro, Keen.
I got one.
Okay. Keen, you
If-
good?
If I use this to get advantage, does that give me sneak attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Alrighty.
Keen, buddy, you want the advantage or no? You're muted, bud.
I hear art department.
Yeah, I already have one,
art
I'm good.
department
You already
sounds
have one? All right.
Yep.
Let me.
Did you guys watch art department's stream?
I did not.
I caught a week.
It was good. Painting minis.
Okay. Oh, Misbehave got put more in there. So there's. I'll take one. So there's. One line around if anybody wants.
I'll take it.
Okay, there you go.
I'll take Molly's inspiration. Cause she's inspiring.
Gotcha.
Inspiringly ugly.
I think it was the pounding of the table was needed.
It's always needed. Blows kiss.
Oh, boy.
Wait, what?
Wait.
I take back my kiss. It's too late. You blew it. Loser. I just want to beat Molly up with stuffed animals sometimes. She's just so cute.
She's a great friend.
I
All
really
right.
want to run around this room like that scene in the Simpsons movie. Like
All right. I just don't see Lokash's or Rue's initiative here.
Oh, probably because I have advantage. I got a 27.
Check check the feeds. I think it might have been changed.
21 for Lokash. There we go. Very cool. All right. So we're going to get something as close as we can to these particulars. I think there's just a little bit of a snafu there. But, all right.
Are these things like flying in the air or are they like close to us?
Right now, they kind of are just stepping out of the wall.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Space gargoyles. Love it.
All right. And with that, Nylumia, you're going to be able to go first here
What?
with a 28 for initiative.
Lumia.
Holy hell.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20 on initiative.
Fuck yeah.
No, you can put that back.
That's 30.
We'll take the other guys.
Well, like the elective hours.
Josh, you there, bud?
Yeah, can't hear you, Nylumia.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
Uh-oh.
up there.
We
yeah.
lost the wizard.
oh no.
Yeah. The Darda wanted the art department to stream again today.
Yay.
Can you guys hear me now?
There we go.
Yep. There you go.
So,
I am going to cast Sunbeam.
Oh.
So how can I get both of them within a 60-foot line, or just one?
Oh, there's 3 total actually. But,
Okay, so how many could I get?
let's take the overhead. I think you could get the 2. I think you could just get the 2 tinier ones if you
Okay.
moved yourself.
Yeah, I will fly over there and
Okay.
cast Sunbeam on them, so they will need a Constitution of 17.
Okay. So Nylumia is going to fly essentially right next to the one that's not in a passageway, and is going to have to get ground level with them to cast this spell. Yeah. And then more cornered, but yeah, almost like they're going to have to be within melee to make this happen. Yeah,
That's
for
fine.
the right angle.
But yeah,
Cool.
you guys see just Nylumia send out this beam of sunlight,
You're like, that was a cool trick.
and so
Okay,
con
con
17,
saves.
and if they pass, it's 21 divided, so 10 if they pass, and if they fail, it's 21, and they're blinded.
Okay. What's the DC?
17.
17. One passes, one fails.
So one will take 10 damage, and the other will take 21 and be blinded.
Okay.
And I can do this every action now.
Nice.
Very nice. All right. Yeah, that is the one that got blinded. Very good. Cool. And, yeah, so the speed goes up. And let me just double check. And they get hit hard by the radiant damage, the sunlight burning their skin. And Rue, it's your turn.
Cool. Which one's blinded?
One all the way in the end.
Well,
Oh, okay. I'm going to run to flank with Nylumia.
Okay. You're essentially
And-
right there. Yep.
So that's advantage.
Yep.
And I will use my super cool scythe that does super cool damage and booming blade.
Ooh.
So to hit, natural 19, so it's a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes. Okay, so that will be that is a lot of damage. So let me just pull all this in. That
So
will
sweet.
be- I'm pretty sure it's going to be 5d8 plus 5d6 plus 5. I think it's actually 66. Okay.
Right. Go ahead and have.
So that will be 50 points of damage.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What
And-
weapon did you use? Is it your
My
scythe?
dual laser scythe. Yeah, so
Jesus.
and some of it is radiant. So 1d8 of that is a radiant damage.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Cool. Then I will disengage so I'm not in Naomi's way or anything. And just like go back to where I was, I guess.
Boom. And back. Yeah.
All right.
All right. This thing went from 60 to 0 like crazy. It's alive, but it is like, ah! There's 3 arms that is missing off the body of this creature. Though they do start to grow back, but they're bloody. It is just nasty.
Nice.
Lokash.
I am running up to the one in the, I'll call it like the 8 o'clock of the circle.
Okay.
Like the 7 or
Oh,
8
the
o'clock.
bigger
in the
one?
circle.
The bigger
Yeah,
one?
the bigger one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna bonus action frost up the non-magical short sword. I'll roll that damage right quick. So I take 2 points. Oh, and 2 attacks with the short sword against the big boy. Oof. So one of them is gonna be. Well, one is a 19 to hit. The other one probably misses with a 13.
Yep, 13 misses. And 19 is, you said, non-magical sword?
Well, one of them's frosted up, and I have a moon touch short sword, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So I frosted
So it's
the
magical.
non-magical one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 19 does hit.
Yep, 19 hits.
Cool. Ooh. Okay. So that's 12 points of 12 points of slashing, and I'll say that's the moon touch. So that's just 12 points of slashing,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my Dread Ambusher attack to spin around and launch my Arcane Propulsion hand at the blinded one.
Okay. It was blinded. That's with advantage.
Just whack it in the face. What am I adding to it? Dex? Or
Oh, with your propulsion arm? Yeah.
Okay.
Into deck.
Okay. Which I am proficient with, so that'll be. What? 10. And since it's a ranged attack and I've archery as a fighting style, do I get that +2 on that as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so then 7 plus 19 again.
That hits.
And you do how much damage? 1d8 force damage, plus another d8 from Dread Ambusher.
All right.
So in total, that is 9 points of damage, just whacked right in the face with a flying middle finger, and the hand comes right back.
Very nice. Keen.
I think he's shooting at still alive.
Yeah, the thing he was shooting at wasn't overly damaged.
Oh, okay. So which one's the one that
There was the one by
Oh,
Nailumia
oh.
is the one that was.
bonus action? I'll light the scythe up with the electricity,
Okay.
and action I'll swing at it one time. I'll great weapon master it.
Okay. Yeah.
15 hit.
Yep, that one. 15 hits.
Okay. 15 hits. So I'll hit it for 17 slashing with 16 lightning damage.
Okay. How do you want to kill it?
Nice.
Oh, just slice it in half. It's
Yeah.
Just
One fell swoop.
one quick motion. And there's another small one over here.
Yeah.
I'll move my movement to get to it.
Okay.
Great weapon master again and take a swing. Yeah, that hits 21. And 5, so that's another 1. 14 slashing with 12 lightning damage.
Okay. What was that to hit again?
21.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So 14 slashing with 12 lightning, you said?
12 lightning, yep.
Okay.
I'll use a
Don't you have
reaction
+10
and I'll
if you're
point at
doing-
it. Oh, I do have +10 for both of those actually, so
Yeah.
I had 20 slashing because I forgot to add the 10 for the two
Okay.
great weapons. I minus the 5, forgot to add the 10s.
Yeah, absolutely. We can slash into this thing. It's screaming.
And I'll reaction point at it and I'll say this one, and you'll see Kavari come out of invisibility and take a shot.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yay,
Noise.
Kavari.
Here it is. And Kavari misses. That's
Good
a
job,
9.
good job, Kavari.
Damn, kid.
It's a little dark in here. She's like, I can see in the dark. She goes back in invisibility.
Okay. And your turn. Very good. It stares at you, Keen, and you see the eyes on the strange creature close, and it vibrates, and you feel like the air around you itself begins to shake. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I never get caught in an intelligence saving throw. It really.
Not just for my player,
That's
actually. Yeah, you would.
That's a 5, but I got in that moment of panic. I'm gonna pull one of those coins out and I'm gonna flip it up in the air and use one of my.
Yeah. Actually, I'm sorry. I got a little confused. 'Cause I forgot it was blinded. So never mind on that one. It can't actually do. Actually, let me double check something.
Ah,
Oh.
Yeah, it cannot do this because it has to see you to do this.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
In that case, all right. What we'll do is attempt to get away. So it is going to move down the hallway next to it towards where the hand is coming from, just to kind of get some distance. As it moves through you, it disrupts your flesh for 6 psychic damage.
It disrupts your flesh.
It comes through. It like comes through and it actually displaces piece of you as it runs through you.
That's a move.
That's nuts.
No opportunity attacks. That's
You can have an opportunity attack. I was getting to
sick.
that.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
sick.
I don't have one.
Sorry.
I used my reaction already.
Yeah, use your reaction already.
Oh, yeah.
And then as it does it, it is going to do a disadvantage. Yeah, it's going to do it feel there's a light that comes around it and it's trying to sense where Keen is, and it throws this large orb of energy Keen's way. A disadvantage for thankfully not a natural 20, but a 29 to hit.
Okay.
Wait. That was a nat 20?
No.
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 Oh,
it wasn't.
okay.
So that will be 37 psychic damage. As it rockets, you scream.
I'm so scared.
I've never had a hit like this before.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Y'all lucky you killed the other one. All right.
Yeah.
Next, the large thing next to Kosh, it will take their turn. Yeah, it's not going to do that just yet. So, yeah, it's going to just start lashing away at Lakash. Here we go. First one to hit is a 26.
Yeah. Oh, what's the lighting situation in here?
Lighting?
Yeah, what's the
I'm
light
casting
situation?
light for me, and it's
Yeah,
sunbeam,
they had
so-
light up. They had light up.
Gotcha.
Well, my sunbeam creates light.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, the sunbeam's creating light in here. Second one's a 12, so that will miss.
That misses.
All right. And that will be 17 bludgeoning damage.
That looks like it's gonna hurt.
All right. And it's going to... Yeah. It's going to go ahead and begin kind of coming out of the corner towards the main group without provoking opportunity, so just enough to kind of get further shifted.
Okay.
It's just kind of coming out wanting to hunt.
I see. I see.
All right. Marlboro.
I'll bonus action rage.
beat its ass.
Yeah.
Can my echo move up around or to the big creature?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go frenzy. And
Okay.
great weapon master.
All right.
Uh, 30 minus 5 is 25 to hit.
That's
That'll be 16 plus 2 is 18 plus 10, 28 points of
there we go.
slashing
Yeah.
damage. Second attack. Great weapon master still. Uh, 21, 16 to hit.
Yes, that went.
And let's see, 15, 25 points of slashing damage.
Yeah. You start laid into this thing. It is regretting its manifestation.
Unleashed incarnation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With great weapon master, if I can. 26 minus 5, 21 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm going to re-roll the 1, so that's... What is that? That's right now it's 10, 11, 12. I got to re-roll the 1. So 12 plus 4, 16 plus 10, 26 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
How bad is this thing looking?
It just started looking bloodied.
Okay, cool.
Action surge.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love Marlboro's turn me so much.
Great weapon master. The 21, 16 to hit.
Hits.
That's gonna be 20, 30 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Do it again. Great weapon master. That was gonna miss.
Yes, that will miss.
All right, and I'll take my unleash incarnation. Come up. And try it one more time. And that's gonna be 26 minus 5, 21 to hit.
That hits.
I'll re-roll the 1. So right now that's 13. Let me re-roll the 1 and add 10. 13, 19, and 10. 29 points of slashing damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh my god!
Jesus.
So I just go out there and just start. The echo just kind of glides up into its place, and it just starts carving, and it's just finding all the right places to carve in underneath the arms and the soft portions, and then finally it just takes the last one and comes right over the top and splits the skull open.
Yeah. Finally, with a sickening like thump, piece of it begin to spew out, almost like shiny Milky Way star blood comes across the floor and starts to vanish. As I can believe it is your turn. Let's Marvel. Was there anything else you were going to kill?
No, my echo just looks at me and just goes, I'm tired.
That saved me from doing some stupid shit and wasting a 4th level spell on that thing. So I actually was, since my whole plan was resting on the fact that that thing was going to stay around for a bit. Let's see. I think I'm just going to use my staff to go and hit the blinded one in the corner over there. With the lightning strike. I'm still going to stay where I am, and from a distance, going to use the lightning strike ability from the staff. So
All
it
right.
needs to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
If it's blinded, does it have disadvantage on that?
Would. That would be 18.
Oof! Lucky. Okay, DC He's going to take half of the 96. Unfortunate. Oh, that's the wrong dice. Incoming damage is... Okay, so 15 points of lightning damage. 35 halved. Right?
35 halved would be 17
Oh, I'm
points.
sorry,
so-
17. Thank you. I didn't pass any math class I had. And that's the only one in here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my turn. I don't have anything else to do, so I'll just stay there and go like, okay, you guys go do that.
All right. Now, Lumia.
Lumia is going to fly up and then Misty Step to get closer to the creature in the air. And she's going to combine her hands and go, Nami, Hami, Ha!
Oh.
Oh wow! Yeah.
So 27 damage, con save, 17.
Okay. 17.
So it passes, so it takes half of 27, so 13.
13.
All right. Is it still blinded?
It has to make a... so... Unsuccessfuls take... No, it's not blinded now.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So blinding condition is gone. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right. Rue.
Alright, I'll run up to this creature
All right.
and I will use my inspiration to give myself advantage.
Nice.
And I will hit it with my scythe again.
All right.
25.
25 hits.
Alright, let me just plug all these dice in here again.
Yeah, do it.
That will be
Quirky.
53.
53 points of damage.
Oh.
All right. You take this thing up by its neck, down. It's like holding its guts in. It looks so rough.
Alright, I will disengage, bonus action disengage, and say... Well, actually, can I run in front of it? So if it tries to, like, run
Yeah,
away?
down the other way. Yeah, absolutely. You got it. Then Lukash.
I'm going to just like barrel roll on the ground, drop the swords, take bonus action blood curse the mark on him. So I get, and I'm gonna amplify it. Take another 2. So first shot has advantage on it with the wrist launcher.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah! 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
So so that'll be 12 points of piercing, 5 points of cold, plus 4 from the right focus. So I'll call it 12, 17, 21 points of damage from the first shot.
Okay. How do you want to kill it?
The frost coming from actually no, shit, I did not frost up the wrist launcher, so it doesn't get that. So scratch all that last bit, so it just takes 12 points from the shot. Never mind all that fancy bullshit.
Yeah.
Um,
It'll still be dead.
yeah, so with the 12, it's just gonna like staple the head to the floor.
Okay, yeah. So it's like trying to find a place to run away, and shink, it goes into the head, through the temple, into the floor as it just loses all life in its body. And
You just hear happy, excited laughter coming from the couch. Like, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Jesus.
I will join in that laughter.
Yes. It seems that this area has been cleared.
Do it again. Do it again.
Investigate the body.
Okay.
Hey, Keen, come see if this is anything you need over here.
With what?
This big creature laying here.
Yeah, I think that he
Yeah, check to
butchered
see
in
if you
front
want
of
to
us.
harvest it.
Split wide open.
I'll go in my bag, pull out the tools. Give me a couple minutes. You see me spread them out.
While he's doing the dissection, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic and just wander around the room because I forgot to do that earlier.
Okay.
Keen, what kind of checks are you making with? Because I forget every time we do this.
It just depends on what it is. I'm not even sure if it's in the book.
So, for these purposes, I'll say that these are three things here: is a star spawn Hulk, star spawn Seer, and a star spawn Mangler.
Ooh.
Star spawns, that's interesting.
So I'll start moving their bodies next to each other so I can do all the work in
Yeah.
one general area.
Yeah, I basically just want to give you enhanced ability on the correct ability that you would be using.
So I'm gonna start flipping through the book and I'll looking for this stuff. What do you want me to roll for this? Just to look at them and see what I think I need off of them.
So that is going to be Arcana.
Alright, I'll give you Fox's Cunning for advantage on intelligence checks.
These don't happen to be Fae, Fiend, or Undead
They are not.
already. You said advantage on it?
Yeah.
First one's not bad. 21.
Okay, and let me double check the book.
It's a physical book. I thought it was great. Check the tomes real quick, guys. Carry on.
Right. Yeah. You said that was a what total?
21.
Right?
21. Okay. So, yeah. So you'll have advantage on the harvesting for the Mangler, and yeah, all of them. Yep. You just got it.
Nice.
Nice.
There you go.
So then, using a harvesting tool, so you could do dexterity harvesting tool check. Just tell me which one you're doing first, and then roll.
I'm gonna write in Mangler first. So let's start with the Mangler.
Yep.
And I rolled a dexterity check. Man, it really rolled off a 20 to a 2.
Ooh, the
I get
7. Yeah,
advantage for this stuff?
yeah. You get advantage because you succeeded on the other check. 8.
I'm gonna chrono shift it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Oh my god, the horrible.
Hey,
Do I still get advantage when he chrono?
you don't get advantage on the chrono shift. Just you
Oh,
you
yeah.
reroll one die.
Guidance?
Hmm.
How often can I?
You gotta
guidance?
do it. You got a guidance before.
Ah,
the
okay,
roll.
okay. But
Yeah.
I can do it like that. How I've been doing it today. I feel
Yeah,
like it's,
yeah,
cheap.
yeah. I mean, it is,
Well,
but it's
probably
fine.
4.
That's what guidance
Okay.
is.
Okay. Well, guidance. Whenever, not right now, but
Is the Mangler the small one or the big one?
The Mangler is one of the small ones. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
It's just a practice one.
Yeah.
Just
We
one
want
more.
to start with the two small ones and the last one's the big one.
beat him up, Aiden.
Yeah.
Okay, so right, so what was? Yes, you didn't get anything on that one,
Okay.
on the Mangler, and so now the Seer.
Okay. 20.
20. Okay, that will get you some stuff here. Give me 1 second. All right, with 20, you see you're able to get a durable. This thing looks bright and hard, and it glows softly. You, with the book, you recognize this as a elder star fragment. When stars die, they give off these, and it's what star spawn are formed from.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh,
My
that's
eyes are turning to dollar signs. Continue.
interesting. Yeah.
How dare you?
Hey, this is what the Raspberry's been doing since day one. We've
All
been doing
right.
this to
Yeah.
every monster.
This is how
You're also able to get a brain out of here.
Brain.
Elder Star
Hey,
Brain.
I could use a new one of those.
Oh, there's
Never
Star
mind,
Spawn
I'll-
Brain.
What the heck? My pen's not working. Poo poo caca.
Okay. Do you have spirit paper on you?
Now, Lumi, do we have spirit paper on us? You would be the only person I would imagine would have something like that.
Don't think we do.
Never
I
heard of
don't
that
think
before.
so either. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's
That is one thing that usually you can get for harvesting. It allows you to get certain components.
okay.
But other than that, you get a good tumor out of it.
A tumor?
Tumor.
It's not a Goomba.
All right. Now go ahead and make for the big guy.
Yeah.
Guidance.
Add a D4 to all ability checks.
Yeah.
There goes to natty 1. All right. So here comes
All
the
right.
next one.
All right.
Press the
There it is. Manifest it.
Wait, what is
16.
16. Okay.
You get a D4 also.
Yeah,
plus
D4.
the D4?
Come on, get that 4.
Are you proficient with harvesting
Just
tools?
roll.
Wait,
3.
that's
Don't worry. I don't.
Yeah.
know.
Are you adding your proficiency? Because didn't you take the... You had your proficiency, right?
No, I always forget about that.
so add 4 to that.
Guidance.
There you go. There you go.
So we're plus 7, so we're at a 23.
Okay.
Okay, okay. That
Here,
changed any other things we got before, or no?
I don't... might have changed the low roll before. Because that would have given them 11. So I'll go back to that.
Right.
But you do get this is Star Spawn Hulk Brain. So here's the thing: this brain weighs 7 pounds.
Okay.
So long as you have this brain on your person, your thoughts and location can't be discerned by magic.
Oh.
How
How-
convenient.
How big is this?
How convenient that this monster was here.
Yeah, and everybody hated me for touching the wall.
Oh.
How
Almost
big is
like the
the
DM
brain,
loves you. No, in addition, but yeah, to get the roll. In addition, you take in addition, if you take psychic damage, you may spend your reaction to force all creatures within 10 feet of you to make a DC 17 intelligence saving throw. On a failure, a creature receives an amount of psychic damage equal to the amount you just received.
Ooh.
Ooh. I love it. I
That's
love
some
it.
great old one warlock type shit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I
Um,
can put
brain,
that in
is
my
it-
pocket.
you also got 40 pounds worth of its hide.
Ooh.
And you don't have spirit paper, so you don't get the other stuff. Now, I believe, according to the hand, that you would have gotten a 12 on the other roll had you done your proficiency mod.
Yep.
So that was the mangler. Yeah, but you don't have spirit paper, so it doesn't matter. So
We need
I
spirit
know what we're picking up
Damn.
now.
What
Yeah.
was the save on that? If you take psychic, you can reflect it back.
DC 17.
Intelligence.
Keen, I'm trying to remember. Did I give you the updated books?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's right. I'll just give it to you. It's fine. Or not.
Damn it.
I'll decide what I'm going to do.
All right. Just let me know.
No, I would have. So this kind of sucks. I believe you would have had some amazing NPC would have given this to you because I got confused between campaigns. But I was giving it to anyone who, basically you and Caldrum from Wednesday. I was going to give this to. So I'll give you these 2 resources.
Awesome.
But your character would have them because it was my intention. I think I just got lost. All right. So you've got these things. You keep now, be it's a brain. So if you want to take care of it, possibly not let it decay for a few.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I actually carry around a bag
Gentle
of clothing.
repose.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
Nothing decays. Or goes
Yeah.
down here.
How big is it? Like, is it like head size? Is it the size of my head, or is it like the size of like?
That was the big fella. So that is probably going to be roughly, I would say the size of 4 human heads.
Oh. So,
Yes.
Pretty nasty.
so even if we put it in a jar and put it in some kind of like solvent that would keep it like intact for a bit, like you would to like preserve.
You know what?
something.
Never mind. It's probably the size of a human head because
A
of
human head.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we could probably get that in a jar, put it in like a formaldehyde kind of.
So a
thing.
big watermelon.
Yeah, yeah.
No problem. We get it
I'm
in,
gonna-
put it in the bag. Cold.
When we have time,
Pickle with
I'll
watermelon.
treat it.
While Keen's doing this, I'm just gonna let my cat down and see if it wants to eat any of the non-essential remains.
Yeah, it's like
Interesting.
because this is the cat with the fingers, right?
Yeah.
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 Go there to like eat my dog.
While Keen was doing that, I did cast Detect Magic and wandered around. Did anything
Yes.
ping my senses?
So of course some of these things they got pinged, but this is a magical room. All the stars seem to have their own magical enchantments on them, from what you can tell.
I slap
And-
Lulu's hand down.
Touch him, touch him.
Do that again. No.
That
And
was
the
easy.
aura they give off here will be evocation.
Whoa.
No. No.
That won't
Lulu,
hurt.
shit will explode.
Could I? They form a different constellation than they did when we first touched it.
No.
No, it's just the same way. Okay.
Come on, we should touch one more.
Rue, we have
Rue.
things to do.
Okay, fine.
I know. I know our whole thing about big button pushing, but we did.
I mean, did that one do stuff just because it was burned out, or will they all do stuff? You know what I mean?
They're all magical. They're all giving off the evocation magic. So
Yeah.
maybe just don't touch any of the stars.
Evocation's the one that.
I would say, Lokash, you look down to where Lulu touched, and it seems like there was an extra enchantment put over that broken area that is now fading quickly.
So it's gone.
So, but that one is
enchantment?
gone.
I mean, the broken piece
That
is
one
still
is
there.
gone.
Like the
bad
enchantment
is gone.
that
Yeah, the enchantment. Yeah.
What if we touch all of them and it unlocks a secret code or something?
Do we want to?
I'm going to touch
Do it.
one.
No,
Okay.
Everyone.
Lulu.
You can't catch me.
I will cast entanglement to
I
strain
will
her.
use. a
There
blood
are stars at their feet. There is like this is a whole dome.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to prevent them from touching. Unfortunately, like you just can't do it. It's
Yeah.
not feasible. So as you touch, there seems to be like it glows, and you feel as though your mind seems to be touching the mind of another right now. What do you want him to do?
I oh Jesus. I don't know if there's anything cool I can no, I wanna know what's happening here.
Touching another person's mind.
I would like to continue touching someone else's mind with my mind. But is there like something I could use?
You feel like maybe you could think to it.
I will try and think to it.
What do you want to think to it? What message do you want to send?
I would like to say hello. Just like yeah, hello.
That's it. Just hello. Okay.
Yeah.
Quickly roll a D100 for me.
Oh, are you scared? Why are you scared?
You wanted to touch the car.
It's a 40.
A 40? Okay. All right. Ignorant creature. Why do you trespass on our sacred ground? Interesting. Sanctum breached.
I don't mean any harm here. I'm just trying to study the happenings here.
Unacceptable. It explodes.
Called it.
Shards of it running through your body, and then the next one explodes, and the next one explodes, and it starts. The whole room is littered with these explosions. Okay, everyone, you got hit by 100 star explosions. I need dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, that
That's
was
cool.
100 stars.
Oh,
What?
it was.
Natural 20 for a 30.
What? Sorry, what did you say, Keen?
I said, oh, that's not a joke. You said 100-star explosions. I was like, ooh.
Okay. I
Do
wish
we-
that was 17, but it wasn't. I
Wait.
How
22.
many dex saves do we need to do?
This is one deck save. I'm just doing 100 damage dice.
I
Cool.
got a
I'm-
natural 20.
I'm using inspiration to
I
make
rolled
advantage.
18 for 31.
17.
One total.
Okay.
I have a question. I rolled with advantage with my inspiration, but I did roll a nat 1, and I get to re-roll nat 1s. Could I re-roll that for a chance to roll higher than my inspiration roll?
Yes.
Okay.
My computer had to fix itself for a second there.
Do we have any inspirations on the floor?
Oh wait.
There's one laying on the floor.
+1. No.
I'm gonna take that.
You can take that.
17.
Okay. I got a 12. It was an 11 before, but I didn't do the advantage to that, so.
All right, I got a
I hear
27.
the furious clicking.
17.
Okay. It was fun having the campaign, guys.
Well, I
Yeah.
will take
I'm
0 damage.
sorry. I thought it might be something good.
Guys, I'm gonna be taking 0 damage because I have evasion. So
Yeah. You'll
even
tell the
if you
story.
guys
Yeah.
all die, I
can
can
tell
help
the
you
story.
with my 0 healing capabilities that I have.
If I take less than 93 hit points, if I take
Okay.
less than 92, then I'm good.
Here we go. I just want to turn my dice sound back on for this.
Yeah,
Okay.
here's the thing.
Do it.
I was at 100.
There we go.
Yes,
So we're boys.
it's still going.
Still rolling.
That's it.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
Rolling.
I'm so sorry.
That was
Okay.
beautiful.
I'm so glad you did this.
Okay, let me get the checks here. Lulu,
17.
17. You save, so that is 125 force.
Dead.
Yep.
Lukash,
30, but
That-
that's over my hit point max, so I'm dead.
I am also dead.
No, you
Wait,
have to
wait,
go double
wait.
your max.
it's double.
Double your
Yeah,
max.
to go all right.
Okay, so yeah, then I'm fine.
Double your max.
Oh,
I'm
as
just unconscious.
I'm
Shit.
127 though.
Yeah, so you'd have to take a negative 125.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
negative. You have to take negative your HP, not above your HP.
Cool.
Okay, Azak.
I rolled a 12.
See ya.
You might really.
You know,
Yeah.
Kill his ass.
Yeah.
Do it.
Just
Kill
kidding.
my ass.
Yeah.
Kill my ass.
drop him.
252.
Bye.
Oh no!
We're gonna make Lulu feel so bad. about this.
Bye.
Ooh, I-
Lulu has diamonds.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lulu has diamonds.
But I mean, we'll roll that. Then we've got B. I think you got it. Or Rue.
Yeah, I'm good.
So you take 0.
Just cuts all the
So all these go through. Rue sees this and starts just start like because there is a sequence that they explode and she's just like running like on a half ball up the ceilings with her climb speed. Ah! And just ahead of it as it's
Oh my god.
What was the damage again? 200?
252 is the raw rolled
Okay.
with all D4s, by the way.
Wow. Hey,
Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't
It was 100 dice. My maximum HP is 100 too, so there was no way
Yeah.
I was gonna survive
No.
that.
All right, Keen.
I rolled a 31.
31, so that's 150. I'm sorry, 125. It's 125 for Keen, and then Nailumia.
I rolled a 22. But
Okay.
I'm down.
All right, still not double. So, but
Nope.
down. So 125, and then Marlboro.
9.
Oh crap.
250.
Barbara, what's your HP?
Oh no.
His HP.
He's
1-4.
fine.
Yeah,
He's fine. He's not dead.
I mean, he's down, but he's not.
Yeah.
But he's not insta dead.
So is this going to come down to death saves? Because I have no healing.
We have potions, don't we?
I'm sure they were exploded.
I think we're okay.
Okay, so everyone mark their damage for me
Oh, sure.
because we need to go and do. I'm going to need to initiative order here for this, and I'm just taking the last battle.
I'm going to try and find Lulu first.
I never got to go in the last battle.
Well, you made up for it.
Wait, really? What was your?
Yeah, I didn't get to go. I rolled an 11. I didn't get to go.
I rolled worse than you.
Oh, you got skipped?
Yeah,
I must have
you-
skipped
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, you got skipped.
I rolled the worst of all of these.
Sorry. All right.
Well, you definitely made up for it.
Okay, so in that case, I'm just going to start at the top. Nailumia death save.
Okay, I have advantage on these. So the first one is a 3. And then advantage is an 8. So that's a fail.
Oh,
Fair
wow.
Do I get to
Jesus.
save anyone?
Rue, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use see-through walls and stuff, and I want to find the person closest to me, I guess, but not Marlboro or Keen because they don't have healing.
I mean, you're in the big room with everybody.
Yeah, you see us.
Oh, I
Yeah.
assumed there was like rubble and rocks everywhere.
No, these tiny bits that were marking the stars exploded with force damage that kind of did all these beams.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like this.
It was the Pink Floyd laser light show that killed me.
Okay. Then
Laser Floyd.
I will look through. Who would have healing potions?
Marlboro's back. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
You know that Keen always has a healing potion.
Yeah, Keen does always have his potion on him, so I'll look through Keen's pockets and try to
It won't
find
be
one.
Yeah.
once you wake
Yeah,
me up.
yeah, potions didn't explode. I don't know why we have this idea that potions exploded.
Yeah, I don't know
I don't
that
even
either.
think we have
Okay,
any
cool.
healing potions because we tried to
Yeah,
get some
I
from
don't
that
have
person
one,
and
so I don't know if
didn't.
anyone has one.
I'll look through Keen's pockets.
Okay. And I would say, what did they find?
Keen doesn't have any healing potions. You find a climbing potion. You find his dragon vial that's sitting on his hip, but that's useless to you because it's attunement. So
Okay.
you probably grab it and shake it and try to get it to do. I've seen him do this a million times, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Just go find a character real quick.
Do you want to do a medicine check on someone?
That would just leave him unconscious, right?
But
So it's
stable.
Right.
stabilizable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stable?
Right. Unless there's something else you want to do. I'm just trying to help out. Give you your options.
Would you have already expended your action? Is that
That's what I was wondering. Is my action gone from looking?
No, not yet.
I have my candy necklace, but you might have to roll on which one would be a health thing, right? Because
They wouldn't
are
have
they?
any idea. They wouldn't have any idea how what they do.
No. I
Oh,
don't.
okay.
Does
Okay.
anyone have healing potions? Can I just can this
Nope.
turn? Can I just do a general look around for
Okay,
healing?
I would
potions?
say this with everything you have this turn, you can determine who has healing potions on them.
Does anybody have a goddamn healing
Keen
potion?
can make a healing potion.
I do.
You have to get him up though.
Hang
make the one
on.
healing
Hold
This
potion.
is
faithful.
Rue's worst nightmare.
And-
She has
I'm
no
proficient. I'm
healing.
proficient in medicine, so
I
I'm
have,
good at picking
uh,
people up.
Yep, I
I
have.
have
But I
two.
can't get anyone.
Okay,
up. I
guys.
can just-
Hang on,
shh.
hang
The
on.
question is, who has a healing potion?
I have a greater healing potion.
Okay.
Marvel does.
Okay.
Okay. So on this turn, Rudy determines that Marlboro has a healing potion. Okay. Cool. Lokash, make your death save.
17.
Let me double check something because I think I can't remember if your curse had a death save component to it.
Ooh.
For this, I don't think I actually I have access.
There are 2 more inspirations or 3
Never
more
mind.
inspirations on the floor.
Yeah, there are. There's more inspiration if people want to use that for the things. I will give you success, and then Keen.
20. I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Success.
Lulu.
I just roll a 20.
Yeah,
Yep.
roll 20-sided die.
Okay. Fuck.
That's
9.
Fail.
Yep, that's one fail.
Yeah. Oof. Oof.
No.
Marlboro.
14.
Okay, that's a success. And then Azak, you're dead, right?
Yeah, I'm dead. Dead.
Okay.
I don't even know what even the afterlife would be for Azok. So
Okay.
Just a garden party.
So Nilumia, second save.
Okay. Advantage. First one's 9. Second one's 5.
whoa.
Second fail.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Rue, it's your
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna get Marlboro's healing potion and I'm gonna give it to Lulu.
Okay. Roll the dice for that healing.
How much is it? What is it?
It's a greater healing.
44 plus
So 44 plus 4.
So that is 16.
Nice.
Yeah, I did pretty good.
Okay. Then Lokash.
13.
Okay, this was a success. Keen.
Oof. I just took a natty 1.
2 fails. What did you get the first time?
A 12.
12. So you've got 1 success and 2 fails.
Okay.
Lulu, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I can revivify Ross.
Don't waste it on me right now.
No, heal
I'm telling you
everybody.
that right now.
It's a minute.
You're gonna
You have a
you're
minute.
gonna
You're
lose
good.
everybody.
So you have a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm keeping track of the time. It has currently been 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Heal
So
as many people as you
I'm just
can.
gonna prayer of healing.
That takes 10
that
minutes to
takes
cast.
10 minutes.
Oh,
to
just
cast.
kidding. Sorry. I'm going to... Sorry. I'm gonna do mass cure wounds
Okay.
Okay.
at 6th level or at 5th level.
Pick one.
5th level mass cure wounds.
How many people can that target?
21. Hang on. 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius.
You have the 6 creatures to heal.
Okay, 6 creatures have.
So
been
yourself
killed,
and
21.
the others, except Brew, because Brew took no damage from it.
So 21 heal.
Rue hasn't taken damage.
And
in-
Kavari. Let's say Kavari. It needs it too.
Yes, Kavari.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone except Rue and Lulu, probably.
Wait, not myself.
No, everyone. No, Lulu. too.
No, yeah, Lulu because Azak is down. Yes, so yes.
Okay.
Okay. Boom. Okay, so that happens.
Do I still have a bonus action?
Yes.
Is it an action to then try and stabilize someone? It is an action. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's up now.
Everyone's up.
Yeah,
I'm
we're all
Except
good.
for you.
Yeah. So here we go. So you all, this healing light suffuses the room, going into all of Lulu's allies as she concentrates. And Lulu, you look around, and everybody's getting up except Azak. You run over as more energy just reflexively goes into them, trying to heal the wounds. But this is a corpse.
Do you have a diamond? Can you revivify?
I do. Hang
Look,
on.
I'm freaking out.
I'm
Hyperventilating.
going to be saying sorry and very cryingly just like pick up Azok's head and revivify you, my friend, to 1 HP.
Well, no.
Right?
Hang on. Hang on.
I have to do things?
Yeah.
We all have to, yeah.
Well, this is different. Revivify is like.
Revivify is just I think the cast.
Let Matt explain.
Yeah.
So, in this moment, you're trying to chase after Azak's spirit before it moves along into the ethereal plane to whatever destination it would go to. It needs anchors. And therefore, 3 people may try to provide anchors. The way this works is first time Azak has had this cast on them. So this is a DC, which is a 10 base. And for every successful anchoring, it lowers that by 1. And then I will roll a d20. And we will see what happens. So, who would like to first step up to be an anchor? Lulu is providing the impetus of the holy magic and is therefore unable to do so.
Lumia would like to use her momentary stasis to kind of like trap his body in time almost. So it doesn't.
Let's call that a spell attack, more or less.
Okay, so that spell tag, I'll just roll firebolt. That is a 16.
16. So you put it out. Time slows as you're trying to concentrate, reaching into the ethereal plane, trying to slow the flow of fate with everything you have. You see her pores bursting on her skin, blood running down. Next.
Kane will walk up and he'll cast. I know it's not really used for this, but he's gonna cast Blood Curse of Turbulence so that as to move the blood through his body and just to start the flow of his internals.
Absolutely. Is your stuff con mod or
It's intelligence, I think.
yours intelligence? Okay. Every blood hunter can pick. That's why I'm asking.
Oh,
Because you all get to choose your modifiers. So if you do intelligence, go ahead and roll.
so computer. Oh, there it goes. 12.
12. Okay. Concentrate, trying. It's hard. This blood isn't living. It's thick. It's already beginning to clog. And next one.
I would like to, with my Phantom Robe abilities, I would like to try to reach out for Azok's soul.
Okay. Then I would say I'll do religion or persuasion.
I'll do persuasion.
Okay.
I assume I don't get advantage from my eye patch on this.
I think your eye patch would actually. What do you say?
It's not time for him yet. He needs to stay. His tasks aren't done.
All right, make your roll.
$21.
Okay. You reach out. Spirits seem to be responding. You feel the reversal of the sea trying to make the current just for this moment at least still, so that Azak, if desired, can climb back into their body, the gateway provided by Sahanin via Lulu. And now it's time for me to roll. Okay. It's rough. Lulu, you're pulling at the trains of fate desperately. You see the hands of Sahanin, moonlit hands, grasping through the plains, searching. You feel the blood of Azak trying to churn. You look, and Keen is just attempting to do anything to make it more palatable for a spirit to return. And you hear the pleas of Rue. And then they're echoed from spirit to spirit to spirit. And there you see Azak's spirit being pulled and pulled. But they're drifting away. It's almost too strong. You reach out your hand, and you're trying, so desperately trying, to reach them. And then your fingers just touch. The light from Sanin fills their spirit. And then as that grabs your wrist, you grab theirs, and
Fuck me! Oh.
Shut up, you idiot! Oh my god.
Y'all reduce that to an 8 on the dice, and I rolled an 8.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Lokash is pacing, hyperventilating, sort of holding green necrotic energy, and just then he
And
sees.
you look around as you realize whatever creatures have built these tunnels are dangerous. They do not like their affairs meddled in. And should you continue here, caution will be needed.
I'm gonna run over to Marlboro. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we don't go touching things until we check them out. From here on out. That one stung.
Well, yeah,
Oh, shit.
everyone was dead. It was just me, you know? It was because of you that we survived. Well, it was because of me, but also because of you.
I don't know how I had anything to do with it.
You had a healing potion. You were the only one.
Be quiet. What kind of emotional support animal are you?
Well, at least luck was on our side that I had one.
I'm just glad you're around.
I'm glad you made it through as well.
Oh, I didn't even get struck. I'm fine.
I'm at 1 HP, aren't I?
Yep.
Don't trip and fall over anything.
And am I able to heal anything still? Or is it,
Are you able to what?
am I able to cast anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to take 10 minutes to do your prayer, you could.
Yeah, that might be good.
Okay. Okay. Where the fuck are you, baby girl? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. I'll do my prayer. What the hell? I hate this stupid thing. Okay, there you go. Yeah. 18.
Okay.
For the whole duration, Lokash is once again just like turned away from you all, but still within reach, but like at the edge of the 30 feet.
My health just reset.
Oh, I had Spare the Dying. I could have used that if things got dire.
I think I was at 36.
Dire.
Are we gonna listen to me from now on about touching things?
No.
Okay. I just thought
warned
I'd ask.
I'm ready to go.
Are you
spend it-
sure?
Can you spend an hour to rest,
Keen,
please?
Not
Keen, he has Lycan regeneration now, so after a minute, I regain 57 hit points automatically.
Must be great being a monster.
Maybe we
That's
take
hard.
an hour. Chill.
not here.
Well, I think right here might actually be the safest. People would assume we died from that.
That's fair.
I'm not. No.
I think we've all learned our lesson about just keeping our hands. So
I'm not even looking at Lulu.
I'm faced. I'm
Lulu
facing-
is
tired.
going to be sulking and crying and hiding on Rue.
Do you have
Rather
Roger? Do you want to get Roger out, Lulu?
Short resting. I am calling that right now. Ugh. Or
Well, you guys short rest. I'll walk the perimeter and try to hear if anything's coming for us.
It didn't.
I'll stay with Rue because I really don't need the sword.
All right,
Lukash is still arguing that we shouldn't rest down here. He's very scared of this place.
Oh gosh, just sit down and rest, my guy.
All right. So you're resting here?
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't do that.
Yeah.
And-
I could use the tiny hut thing if that helps. I
Oh,
don't
that'd
know.
be good.
Lukash is spending this hour not sure resting, just paranoid, sitting in the corner.
Okay. So you put up tiny hut, and you're gonna rest in the tiny hut.
Am I gonna rest in the
Oh,
tiny hut?
Lukash,
Yeah.
Lukash, go in the tiny hut.
Nah, I'm at the
Okay.
entrance.
Okay.
And then Keen and I are walking the perimeter and listening for anything.
Okay. Okay.
Give me a second here. I gotta redo things.
Hey, we should buy some healing potions when we go back up. That would be good.
I don't know. When Bingle's out of town, do you remember when we went last week? When we, never mind. I can't even remember what we did last week.
I remember Nilumia said she went and got us these cool stuff.
It's funny because every time I bring it up with one of them, they start acting real shifty, and I don't know.
Yeah, they've been weird. I don't know.
Ahem. Do you
Sorry.
want candy?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like a candy. I love candy.
Can I give Aru a candy bead of greater restoration?
Certainly
shit.
can.
Oh shit!
Have a candy.
Okay.
Yeah. Bite down. Like a flood, memories return. The dark mantle. Everything.
Holy shit, Lulu! Do you have another one?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Holy shit! What are we doing down here?
Wait, hold on one second. Greater restoration is favor. I will have one tomorrow. But no, I don't have another one right now.
I'm gonna tell Keen everything. I can't believe my memory got swiped twice. Is there something to protect from that?
And I look at the brain in my bag. I'm like, I don't think so.
Why'd you guys wait so long to fix it?
It hasn't been safe. All of our thoughts are being, or all of our actions are being monitored.
That's true. That's
They
true.
swore us to secrecy.
Oh fuck, Bengals.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
You were just asking. People were just asking about going to her shop for potions. Wait, we can't go there, can we? This group does crazy shit.
You know, I didn't really know everything that was going on. I just found a spacesuit in my bag, and Barrakeem told me you guys are lying to us. Well, to me. But
You found a spacesuit in your bag.
I really didn't expect us to be out in space and everything that Rue just dropped on me. A spacesuit, I know, but it's just. And then Rue was the captain?
I was the captain. You guys should still be calling me Captain Rue. I don't know when that went away. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
So, should we get out of here?
Well,
Yes.
I don't think so. What are we gonna do?
keep our hands to
There's always
ourselves
another
and do
way.
what we did. Came down here.
I think there's bad stuff down here that we should
I don't think that made a difference before or after. Either that or we just find a third. It makes you feel any better. There are other ways to get to this place, but this was like one of the direct routes to under dimension. So
Always another way.
I don't need a pity party. I just don't want that shit to happen again.
I don't either. That's why I'm saying we're not going this way.
Yeah. Now, in these tunnels, this was the only this way led to all the other ways,
Right.
unless you go and try to find a different entrance, like not from the slot area. But this was the first room from the slot area.
I think we'll be fine. Let's take a vote. Who wants to continue on with our original path? My hand is up in the air.
Mine is
I-
too.
Kane do.
Okay. So it's decided we proceed with caution.
Okay. Then you move. Are you gonna go the way it looks like the map would show you to go?
Yes.
Okay. Continue down. You feel as though you see other broken bits around all the passageways, as though maybe it was another piece here that was destroyed in whatever had just happened and nearly killed all of you. And you continue. You march further and further down. It's about another 100 feet before there is another space. This one sub-splitting into 7 different passages. Splits into only 4 others for a total of 5. And in front of each one, there has been laid a corpse.
Is it
Go
like
to-
a human corpse? Can I check it out?
It's human, tiefling, elf, another human. If you want to go check out one, you may certainly do so.
I'll do the same, and I just want to check how long they've been down here.
Okay.
I'll do detect magic while they're walking back, just in case.
Okay. Okay, 2 of you. Okay, detect magic goes up. Doesn't seem magic. Both of you can make medicine checks as you inspect the bodies.
16.
16.
Okay.
Twinsies.
Begin to reach down, and the bodies move. Or I should say the skin does.
Yes.
First, the skin lashes out at each of you. As it separates, it seems as though a skeleton reaches past to grab. As that's happening, the skin and bones of the skull of the skeleton cracks, and a brain lifts out, supported by crab-like legs.
Well, shit.
I knew it.
Fuck.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love this so much.
And as they're about to get their surprise round, we're going to end for tonight.
Well, shit, guys.
I I don't wait. Let me check something. Are they within 30 feet of me?
They are.
They can't be surprised. A dagger of warning.
Oh! Digga goes, look out!
All right.
So we're getting to regular initiative order.
Oh
Next week, we roll for initiative and face off against these fun creatures.
I'm so excited.
All right.
I'm scared.
Brings us to our session today. Everybody, thanks for joining us, and we will see you next Tuesday for more D&D. Catch you later.
Base.
Bye bye.